your typical real estate show, and Chuck and Doe. Motivating, inspiring, and educating, with a laugh or two along the way. Every week we bring you the latest happenings in real estate, new construction, and mortgage, both residential and commercial. And now, live, this is Real Estate U.
Hey, happy Real Estate U. So we're back. We've had a marathon kept us out of the studio. We've had traveling and not having internet requirements keep us out of the studio, but we're back now. But I'm back, and Jennifer Nina of My Mortgage is back. Hey, Jen, how you doing today?
Good morning.
You know what? I'm tired of you changing your hair up on me, okay? I need you to pick a damn team, okay? It bothers me. Okay, this is the Real Estate U Show, live streaming on the Global Live Network at RAUworldwide.com. 20 streaming channels and counting from our studios in Texas and Florida. I'm in Texas, she's in Florida. The RU Show brought to you by Platinum One Properties, a premier firm located in Houston, Texas. My Mortgage Inc. of South Florida, where Miss Nina is at, as well as BRPS Title. Now, we're here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 Central, and 8 a.m. Pacific Time. Of course, that has not been true for the last couple of weeks because of marathons and technical glitches, because yours truly was in hostage along with Dina Salazar in Florida last week. Because, you know, that person on the screen right there, she's pretty damn mean. You can follow us on Instagram at real.estateu. That's ESTAEU. So, now, you can hear our previous shows on our podcast, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, via radio, The Boss 91.1 FM. And as you know, I'm by the lovely Jennifer Nina of My Mortgage Inc., who changes her hair every week, and now she got changed hair and polka dots. That did too much.
Too busy for you?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Yeah? You had a good week?
Recuperating from last week.
Yeah, I know. That was pretty rough. Okay. Like, I've told everybody about last week. I said, we didn't have the attendance we wanted, but we had the impact. It was an impactful class last week that Dina, I, Chris, and all the rest, and Steven participated in last week in Florida.
We made the determination that we look together in the room. We look good together.
Yeah, we did. And it flowed very easily. It flowed very, very easily, you know. And I was laughing when I was on the way back to Texas on the airline. I was laughing because what's the name? Patrick Mignon.
Yes.
All right. I was laughing. He says, "Boy, you're a closer, aren't you?"
That's why we leave you last.
Well, whole thing is, you know, nobody really wants to go after me in a seminar. I'm just saying. I make it pretty rough on people that go behind me.
I know.
You know, so but I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to get along better with people. So it's been a very volatile week in the market. Okay.
Yes, it has.
And could you turn up your speaker just a little bit, Miss Nina? Because you know, I know you think I got supersonic ears, but I don't.
You do.
I hear, but what I heard was nothing. Thank you. Now, like I said, it's better. There's been a very volatile week in the market, and most importantly, this is affecting even more so the potential buyers in the market, because interest rates go up. When interest rates go up, their buying power goes down.
Correct.
Okay, so what's going on to offset that new dynamic? Because they might have had enough down payment when the interest rate was 3.5%, but they now don't have enough down payment when the interest rate is 4%, because prices going up and interest rate going up. So what do we do to help these people?
Well, it's a matter of, because of the market, we have to change our strategies on how we do things, right? To strengthen that borrower to get it to the cross line. So, you know, nowadays where the market before, you know, any offer, any kind of program will suffice. FHA, VA, as long as you had an approval, it was a done deal. Now what happens is because of the market and the quantity of people out there and the lack of inventory, you know, conventional is the less resistance.
Okay.
So what we're looking right now in this market is using the tactics that give us less resistance. And it's just a matter of changes. So now a client, that I pre-approved in December, our pre-approvals take, they last 3 months. So now they haven't found a home. Now at the third month now in March, we have to now re-pull credit, re-qualify, and reestablish
wow.
those interest rates again. So guess what? From a client that was 380, now she only qualifies for 320. So it's a big impact, and it's just a matter of, telling them this is not going to, it is what is going to be.
Yes.
So either you are in or you're not. Because if you're expecting to get better, it's possibly not going to. But you still have to live somewhere.
Yeah, definitely that. Definitely that. Because
rents are not getting any cheaper.
Yeah, because I was looking at houses just the other day, and I was like, what the hell happened? I literally said to myself, what the hell happened? Because this same neighborhood where I started looking at, it was at one price point with everything I thought I wanted, and just 2.5 months later, it's $110,000 pricing difference.
It's crazy.
And I'm like, what the hell? And everybody, you have a lot of people who can scale up and still purchase like that, but in that regard. So what are we doing just that after we unfreeze?
Well, it is what it is, to tell you the truth. From a lender perspective, it gets frustrating because, the people are not understanding that factor. We don't have control over rates. Market does.
Right.
What do you, I now qualify for less. And I go like, well, have you seen the news, sir? And they're going, I had a client that I was doing he was refinancing his home. He wants to do a pool. So, but he has a 3.1 interest rate right now. His rate today, if I was to refinance, is going to be 5.5.
Ooh.
No, I think that's a little bit tough. So, what options do we have? Okay, let's get you an equity line of credit.
That is crazy. But see, now I have a strategy, all right? Because, me being me, I have a tendency to get a little more creative in thought processes than most. Most people will panic. I find a solution. So this was my solution. I qualify for XYZ, okay? So I'm looking at these houses that have all these, let's say, bells and whistles that I want. So what I do is I go down in price point to either that same builder or another builder that I like, and then add all those bells and whistles on that lower price point, and I still stay under my qualifying amount. That's what I've been doing. That's what I've been looking at. And the only difference I found is that the lots are a little smaller. That's the only difference I found. It can still accommodate all my bells and whistles, but the lot is a little smaller, because I've been looking at 70 and 80 foot wide lots. Now I'm looking at 60 and 65 foot wide lots, but still gives me the size of home, the necessary rooms, the backyard size to accommodate a swimming pool. Everything is still there. All I did was went down in lot size, down in price point, and then added back in those things that were standard larger lots on those homes.
Those are called adjustments and concessions. So it's exactly what their buyers need to do. They have to be smart and have to, everybody has their wish list.
Right.
And there's those things that you can live and live without. So people have to, it's a harder job for the realtor because everybody wants bells and whistles.
Right.
You have to bring the client to the reality is 3 months ago, maybe you could, now you can't. So let's talk about those things that you must have.
Right.
And those that you're willing to compromise in. And it's as simple as that. And it's a tough conversation.
Yeah, because it's right. It is a tough conversation, but what I'm finding out is because of the volatility of the market, because of the demand, the salespeople and the real estate agents are not being creative in their thought processes. That's what I'm finding out. You literally have to go with them. Hey, Can you structure it this way? Can you structure it that way? Nobody's being creative because in their mind, we just keep looking.
Because the market is so that you have, why bother with you when I have somebody that is going to walk in my door and just, here it is.
Yeah, I have the money.
You know?
I have the money. I have the down payment. I have it. Give me what I want. And they are complacent. Realtors are complacent. Salespeople are complacent. And forgive me, there are a lot of loan officers who are complacent.
Absolutely.
You know, that are not doing their job. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a break. This is the Real Estate You Show. I'm joined by Jennifer Nina of My Mortgage Inc. of South Florida, but she's also our resident double threat. She also does real estate consulting in the state of Florida, buying, selling, investing in real estate. So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, come back with Madam Polka Dot and multiple hairstyles. This hour brought to you by My Mortgage Inc. and BRPS Title.
Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today.
Hey everyone, my name is Kaylee Heenan with BRPS Title. If you're looking to grow your real estate this year, BRPS Title is the perfect title partner for you.
Give me a call today and ask about our concierge closings, our luxury showcases, and our custom lead generation program, as well as our most exclusive program, the Roundtable Mastermind Group. Give me a call at 832-603-2005.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, we're back. Bills paid, and Madam multiple disguises over there. Multiple
What? The day that I decide to remarry, my husband will never get bored.
That what you going with? Oh, that what you going with? Okay, he'll never get bored. Okay, yeah, okay. You keep on thinking that. He gonna cut your hair in the middle of the night in your sleep. Say, we're gonna get it all out the way.
Wow.
Okay, so now we have, we see all these prices. You know what? Here I'll give you an example here in this market. January median sales price was $316. February median price point was $366. March median price point is $397. It's gone up $70,000 in 2 months, the median price point. It is relatively insane. So what I am suggesting that the conventional mortgage market does is do 100% financing up to $1 million. That's what I'm suggesting. On the conventional side, it needs to be up to $1 million. I mean, it's not like they didn't do this before with non-QM products, which they called subprime back then. They went up to $1.5 million, 100% financing, as little as, this was 15 years ago. We're not talking about a long time ago.
Surprisingly, there was a lender that came out with 100% financing,
Uh-huh.
and I approached them with several things, and then they would say, no, we're no longer offering it because it was not as popular. And I was really surprised by that, and so they just discontinued it.
Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Okay. Call him up and tell him you have a candidate to use his program. Okay. Because I'm not looking to put a nickel down on this new house. Look, I want to roll through the door. Yeah, what'd you put down on this house? The keys in the door. That's all I put down on this house. The keys in the door. Only investment I did with this new house was I got me a new set of keys. So I went over to the key maker and make some new keys. That was it. I wanted to give me a check back when I go buy.
That's how I did it with the house that I had in Weston, 100% financing.
Yes, I mean, all my houses back then, I got 100% financing, and I got $15,000, $30,000, $40,000 at the closing table. Come back 2005. Come back. I miss you.
Don't talk about Bruno.
I don't care that everybody else lost their homes. I was doing well. Okay? So now I bring that up in lightheartedness, but I think we're going back there. Not as reckless, but I think we're going back. We have to go back there because if you don't continue to motivate home sales and new construction, that will stagnate the economy even more than inflation is doing right now.
And that was one of the, in doing research, we look for, other people's perspectives and to see, what is going to keep you afloat. This is strategies that lenders and everybody in the real estate have to be able to improvise. So, one of the things is before where, it was more disencouraged. Listen, let's not use down payment assistance because of all the guidelines, well, now we have to go back to using those because people, home prices are bad now. They have lack of money. So if I can get them at least a down payment, it's now going to cover, monies for the closing costs that they may have, but they don't have the additional downs because of the price increase. So, it's just adjustments that have to be made.
Yeah, they have to come into place because the one thing that I'm continually noticing, right? Like we have a young, we have a builder here, a lady. She's a woman, is a builder, right? And she came into the office day before yesterday, and she closed out 3 of her new constructions. So I asked her, I said, so what's in the pipeline? She says, everything is sold in the pipeline. I said, what do you mean everything is sold in the pipeline? You told me you just started. She says, we have 17 homes in our pipeline. Every one of them is already sold. Mm-hmm. Before they even pour the slab, the home is sold. Because she's in that affordable window of $325 to $375. Every one of those homes is sold. And 9 of them, the slab has not even been poured yet. That's how crazy it is right now.
It is crazy. Another strategy that I recommend for buyers to do is look for those houses that have 60 days in the market. Obviously, there's going to be something wrong, but in reality, everywhere you go, you're going to have to do adjustments. Right?
Yeah, so, adjustments are mandatory. Absolutely right.
So if you find the right home, but now you have to update it, well, conventional have loans that can actually do light rehab, and that's something as uncomfortable as for a first-time home buyer may be, but it may be an option for somebody already that has experience. So again, it is being creative because sometimes, like I said, I want today a brand new house, but prices have gone down. Have gone up.
Yeah.
So why I can afford before is not the same now, but maybe I can get a resale for $450. And inject $100,000 in a small rehab. Now I just have to.
I don't want no damn resale.
Well, I understood, but like I said, see, you sound like my client. So then stay in your darn place where you at.
Well, I don't.
Stop fucking complaining.
You want to know one of the things that in working with the builders in the market over here in the past, I've always told the builders, they lost control of the word new. And I said, what do you mean? All our stuff is new construction. I said, no, you've lost control of the word new. What do you mean? Okay, here you go. If you go buy a car that's 15 years old, what do you tell your family? I just bought a what? new car. If you go buy a home that is 30 years old, what do you tell your family? I just bought a new home.
It's new for you.
Right. But see, this is the whole thing. The word new is being associated even with things that are old or resold or whatever, resale, those kind of things, put back into play, right? So I told the builders, it's not a new home if it wasn't built for you. Specifically. That means you picked out the colors, you picked out the cabinets, you picked out the flooring, you picked out the this, it's not a new home unless it was built specifically for you.
In my world, it's a new for me because something I did not have. So now I have acquired it new. Let me tell you, I come from a third world country, okay? So before, grandma used to sew your underwear when they had holes. They had to sew your buttons when they fell off. Nowadays, and that's for me. My button falls and I put the thing to the side. It's gone. I don't wear it anymore because we live in such a fast-paced world. Well, it's kind of the same thing. Before, our parents stayed in homes for years, and we upgraded it, updated it. But
well, this is true. This is true. But then you have a me. Okay.
Are a different story.
I have people who do my alterations. I have people who put my buttons back on. I have all that but see, it's different. My stepdad owned a cleaning store or cleaning stores and laundromats. So basically what you're saying is true. Back then they used to fix. True. But you still have many people who have an appreciation of spending on quality, which lasts longer. And if the button,
that is true.
That's what I'm saying about the house.
That's totally true. Listen, if you have $1 million to spend on a house and you can do that without no questions asked, it's fine. But
Yeah.
if you cannot, you have to fix yourself because it's either stay where you at or get what you can afford to the best of your abilities.
See, this why.
What are you gonna do? Woo woo woo! I can't get $1 million house no more.
Right. I don't have to worry about that because my home does not accommodate a wife. Okay, so I don't have to worry about that. All right. Yeah. So anyway, give me 10 feet. Give me 10 feet, and that means don't knock on my door. So I don't have to worry about that. So my home can accommodate me and my boys. All right, and anybody else is a trespasser.
That's why your ass is alone.
Did you just say that?
I sure did.
That wasn't mean at all. Okay.
And when did the truth become a...
Oh, Jesus. Okay, this is the Real Estate U Show, and she's trying to convince me that I should buy a resale. No. We're here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central, and 8 a.m. Pacific time. Facebook Live, Facebook TV, TuneIn, YouTube TV, Paramount, Paramount One. You got Vimeo, Vudu, Hulu, Roku. We got all that kind of stuff going on, streaming live. We're also at 91.1 FM, The Boss Studios in beautiful downtown Woodlands, Texas. We are on internet radio. We're on all social media channels. So we are truly a multimedia show, reaching all segments via all means in the marketplace, because this is the Real Estate U Show. Now that you've insulted me, you know my low self-esteem is legendary. Really, we're rolling our eyes and snarling. That's not good either. Okay.
You seem like if I care about that.
But what I heard was, EL, I understand you. That's what I heard.
Wow. See, people.
That's what I heard.
This is called.
So, but now this is what you have to remember, Jennifer. Like when I come back and forth to Florida, right?
Huh?
We're doing the classes. We're doing these deal over here, these deal over there. Florida, a year ago, South Florida to Houston market, they were mirror images of each other. They're no longer mirror images of each other now. They are not. It is so different because Houston is such an expansive market land-wise that they're building in places like what the hell? But South Florida doesn't have that capacity because there's nowhere else to build. You literally have to leave out of South Florida to head to Central Florida to try to, do some things and stuff like that. So do you have people, before we take break, and we'll come back and revisit it, do you have people moving 60, 70 miles away and still working in South Florida now?
Absolutely. I have a builder in LaBelle, and one of the attractions of that, is a USDA land. There's building houses brand new that you can here with land. So of course people, and then there's a concept where, the lender's now concerned about distance-wise. So, it's like, dear Mr. Underwriter, they cannot afford this house here.
Right.
They've always, they come from a place where, this is the American dream. Do they mind driving 2 hours? No.
Okay. So we're going to take a break on that now, come back and revisit, commuting to buy homes. I'm E.L. Crane. She is not, for obvious reasons, because she can't make up her mind how she's going to wear her hair. I wear my hair. I'm very, very consistent in how I wear my hair. So take a break, pay some bills, Carlos.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage, Inc., and I am your mortgage pro. I'm originally from Dominican Republic. We speak also Spanish. I've been in the business for about 15 years. I am licensed currently in Florida and Texas. The company is licensed in about 28, 29 states. So I can honestly tell you that I serve all types of clients, from the blue collar to luxury homes. Everybody is a client. There's no exceptions to the rule. If you do not qualify, we will help you qualify. My favorite part is having the client get the satisfaction of their first home and telling them that they're approved and giving them the keys for them to go in their home. That's the most satisfying part about my job. Once again, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Pro. Call me now.
Have you found yourself thinking, I need to increase my real estate brand value, start overcoming those limiting beliefs, and truly grow my business? Well, I have some great news for you. The Real ELC offers elite real estate training for professionals just like you. Whether you're a new agent or a seasoned professional, you can gain access to the wisdom, tips, and insights of a team with decades of real estate, business development, and marketing experience. And you want to know the best part? By receiving training from the Real ELC, you'll become part of the RMG Collective National Real Estate Marketing Platform. Just visit therealelc.com to start growing your real estate business today.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Tish Sotelo of Globally Tish. I'm the host of the REU Lifestyle segment. Every Saturday, I will be sharing with you everything that's hot in real estate, food, fashion, fun, and travel. I will be going from different locations, showing you where our RMG collectives have listings. I will be going from place to place, showing you what's hot in real estate, where the best places to eat, the best places to shop, as well as kind of just what's going on in our city. I love everything lifestyle, and I want to share everything that's so exciting about this city, other cities in the surrounding areas, as well as nationwide, and sometimes internationally. I'm so excited to share all of this hot, new, yummy stuff with you. Join me every Saturday on the REU Lifestyle segment.
We are back. I'm E.L. Crane. I'm joined by the amazingly proficient and efficient double threat that we have here at the Real Estate U Show, me. Anyway. Okay, Jennifer Nina of My Mortgage. What? Okay, my mortgage Inc. She's also our resident double threat. She is a real estate consultant in the state of Florida, buying, selling, leasing, and investing in real estate. So Jennifer, we were talking about commuting. All right. Now, being from Los Angeles, commuting is not that big a deal to somebody like me. I mean, I was driving 12 years ago. I was driving 60 miles door to door from my home in Montgomery County to my office in the Galleria. So that didn't bother me at all. But you have a great many people who don't want to drive. And because Florida is a city of going up, do you see more condo construction, or did the stuff that happened with that collapse last year stop the condo construction?
No, as a matter of fact, I see more towards multi-families construction and townhomes.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I just passed by 75 ending, like, meets Hialeah. It's kind of the border between Broward and Dade. I mean, they are building probably over 2,000 townhomes.
Wow.
I mean, back to back.
For sale? For sale?
Like this, yes.
Wow, that's a lot.
It's a lot. It's
That's a
crazy.
lot.
And it's right by the mall, the new mall that they're building,
Uh-huh.
which now a little 1,300 square feet because of the convenience. So I see it where they're building, but there's a lot of Airbnb that is going to be issued there because of where the location is going to bring a lot of income. You know, a lot of people traveling is going to want to move there. So these little 1,300 are like $400,000. It's crazy.
That is, see, you know, one of the things that I've done of late is I broaden the area that I'm willing to purchase in. I was, you know, totally tied into the school district where my sons are at, right? But then I started, wait a minute, they have some great school districts here. So I don't have to stay in this school district. I mean, my son's supposed to live with their mom, but I was always thinking in terms of if the home is in the same school district, I live in close proximity to them. But hell, they're both going to be driving this year. So, and I got to buy cars. Let's not lose that part out of it. I got to buy cars. So it doesn't really make a difference where I move to as long as I get what I need for my family. Okay? You know, so basically, my house will never be one that is welcoming to anybody outside of my family.
Well, we already know that. And with them, you even have an issue, depending on who they are.
Oh, yeah. Like, see me, I have one of my older brothers has moved here, okay? Do you see the enthusiasm on my face?
Oh, they're moving. I'm like, bro, I see I'm going to be able to hang out. He's like, oh,
No, that's not the look here. That's not the look here. I love him, but he's 34 miles away from where I live at, so we good. Even though I have played his Uber driver this week because, you know, he can't drive because, you know, he has an illness that doesn't allow him to drive. But, and then he want to talk to me. Like, just because you're in the car with me don't mean we need to talk, people. I'm just saying. It's not a requirement. Think about it. Do you have those people who are going to be commuting to work with people they don't want to talk to, like their spouse? It's like, I talked to you last night at the house. I got to talk to you in the car this morning. See, is that why I don't have a wife?
You guys understand now, people. This is why.
It's not my fault. Not my fault. I used to be married to the Antichrist, damn it. People don't understand what I went through. All right. So now you have this commuting. So you said the place was LaBelle, right? How many miles is LaBelle from from Broward Dade or Broward?
About 70 miles.
I drive 70 miles to have the convenience of the home that I wanted.
Right? It's about a 2-hour drive. And yeah, it was about a 2-hour drive.
But see, that would work for somebody like you because you like working at home, right?
There you go.
No. I need to be able to get up and go somewhere in the morning. And it's not into my living room to work or into my home office to work.
I am totally good
Yeah. If I have to work from home, you better believe it's a hostage situation. It's the weather's so bad I don't want to go out in it. Or like last year when I had COVID, I was stuck in the house for 14 days losing my freaking mind. I said, EO, you can't go nowhere. What you mean I can't go nowhere? You can't go anywhere. You are quarantined.
See, when I had my, and I, I tried, or I have, when I am working from home, I have my own space. So it's literally a room that is made as an office, and it looks like one, and doors is closed. So that's the only thing is I don't have to drive anywhere. But it's an office. It has a fax, everything that I need is there.
See, I've had offices in my house, but they were gathering dust because I was not using them. I cannot stand because let me tell you something. I'm that person. I will do everything in that house but work if I'm at home. I'm going to be washing, ironing, cleaning, cooking, anything that has to be done in the house, I'm going to be doing in the house. So that's why I have to get them go somewhere. Plus, I need noise, people noise. I need interaction with people at the office, not at my house. Okay.
See, you like people. I don't.
Yeah. Well, I don't like people either. But see, I'm an extrovert.
Around them.
But right, I'm an extrovert in business, but I'm an introvert in personal. Okay. So that's why I have to go interact with people. And plus, at my office, I'm the fashion police. I got to see what they wearing. Like, you don't have no mirrors in your house? None? You do realize those two colors don't go together, right? They don't pay no attention to me. I'm trying to help these people. Help me help you. That's what I do. So, now, in LaBelle, or towns like LaBelle, the home pricing, what's the home price difference? Okay, 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath in LaBelle versus 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath in South Florida. What's the price point difference? What's the price?
LaBelle, $280.
Okay.
Here, $5.
$220,000 difference? I drive 2 hours. I drive 2 hours. Yeah, because on that 280, if you can afford the 500, but you get the house for 280, you can have all your bells and whistles and all your toys in that house and still be under $400,000. I'd drive 2 hours for that. I would. I'd drive 2 hours for that. So now I have a weird question because, I used to do what you do, but now I just know enough to be dangerous, okay? So here's the deal. Is it true that interest rates can be lower when you are further out or on the loan amount? Is that true?
That is not true.
Okay.
So what happens is the loan is basically established by the borrower's criteria.
Okay.
And it's a combination of factors or compensating factors that they may have, guided first and foremost by the score. Now, a different program, like for example, you can find interest rates on a FHA will always be lower than a conventional.
Oh, okay.
Always, always, always. USDA loans are pretty much competitive rates with FHA, hand in hand, but they can differ depending on the borrower's credit score. Now, one of the things, interest rates by no doubt have gone up. So borrowers have still the chance of buying down that rate.
Okay.
For example, if at no cost you're getting a 4.875, you are allowed to ask your loan officer what a 3.85 will cost me. And now what you do is you have to make in consideration, is my payment that I'm going to save, the payment difference, is it going to benefit me or not, if
right.
you have the extra funds. This is only available for people that have the available funds.
Okay.
So say it costs you $15,000 for the difference in rate. If you have the money, go
pay
for
it.
Pay
it. Exactly. Pay it.
Take it. Because
now,
in the long run, in the 30-year term, is going to save you a whole bunch of money.
Now, a lot of people now, because of because the max loan amount went to $647,200 on the conventional side. So if you want to do first and a second, what's the CLTV maximum between the two loans?
So I've seen them as high as 97%.
Okay, so there's no 100%
No.
piggyback
So
loans.
the first will allow it, but I haven't seen no seconds come out yet where they allowed it up to 100%.
Oh, okay, because
I've seen at 95.
I need that too.
But let me post a scenario. If you have a borrower doing, like say a client wants to do, or the perfect scenario is to have to do a conventional. And in my insurance, when you have even a 680 score, is going to be quite high.
Right.
The higher the loan, the MI is going to hit you. You know, you can have $1,000 payment MI. Why do that?
Right.
Well, cut off your first at 80% no MI. Right? You can still, if you qualify, get down payment assistance on that. Get a second for the 97 and the 3% covered by the down payment assistance. There's ways of doing it.
So, but isn't down payment, since we're going to take a break, I want to finish up when we come back, isn't down payment assistance capped on income?
Yes, they are. Some of them are capped in income. Some of them are capped on other things. So it's just a matter of, okay, let's see what programs are available.
Okay. So hold that thought right there, because I want to finish this, because I there was a program years ago I want to mention to you. So take a break, pay some bills.
Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today.
Hi, I'm Tish Sotelo of Globally Tish. I'm the host of the REU Lifestyle segment. Every Saturday, I will be sharing with you everything that's hot in real estate, food, fashion, fun, and travel. I will be going from different locations, showing you where our RMG collectives have listings. I will be going from place to place, showing you what's hot in real estate, where the best places to eat, the best places to shop, as well as kind of just what's going on in our city. I love everything lifestyle, and I want to share everything that's so exciting about this city, other cities in the surrounding areas, as well as nationwide, and sometimes internationally. I'm so excited to share all of this hot, new, yummy stuff with you. Join me every Saturday on the REU Lifestyle segment.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for the Real Estate You Show, Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Central on the Global Live Network, www.reuworldwide.com. For all your commercial real estate mortgage needs, go to www.reuloan.com for both commercial real estate and business loans nationwide. 800-460-9165. That's 800-460-9165.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. Excuse me, Real Estate U Show. I'm joined by Jennifer Polka Dot Nina of My Mortgage Inc. What? Work with me here. Okay, now, but I want to stay on this vein of down payment assistance, all right? Well, years ago, when I was on your side of the table, there was a program. It was a bridge program for residential. Okay, that, I'm using that word because I can't remember what they used to say back then. And this is what it was. Say you found a house for $700,000, okay? And but it appraised for $800,000, all right? So now you say we can only get 97%. So that's $776,000. So the person is getting $76,000 in equity. But what they're doing is they're contracting for $800,000. They have a company that gave them the $24,000, 3% to make 97%, 3%, right? But the seller gave them back the $76,000.
That's a contribution.
Okay, and so they paid the people that gave them the 3% their $24,000 plus a 20% fee. And kept the difference. So let's just say the $76,000, they got a $776,000 loan, but they got 50 of it back, no, 40 of it back in their pocket, and the people that gave them the 3% got their $24,000 plus the difference. Is there stuff like this? Is there still stuff like that out there?
So listen, everything is legal as long as people agree and is in writing.
Right.
So for instance, let me put you a scenario. So I have a client that is looking, and he knows the realtor. The realtor is willing to give him a 2% contribution.
Right.
Or part of his commission. The lender is also a friend, so that he's able to give him also some credit. Now, because his main purpose is I want to come as less as possible.
Right.
So you already have to put in your down payment on the sales contract, right?
Okay.
Which is usually in Texas 1%. So let's say he's buying a $700,000 home is 1%. That's $7,000 that you're putting. Now your realtor is giving you 2% seller contribution, right?
Right.
That's $14,000, right? So you already have, as part of your closing costs, $14,000 as a real estate contribution, and you have your $7,000. That's $28,000, right?
Right.
So now you go and you split the loans. You get two loans, one for 80%,
Right.
and one for 97%. Okay, so now you're off 3%. So if you now, to that 3% that you're off on the 700,000 is what? 3% is 21,000, right?
24,000, yes.
So, but now you have 14 coming back from the realtor. That's
Right.
21 minus 14 is what?
Say it again. $10,000 left over.
Okay, and now you have already your 7 that you already put. So you literally have to come with your closing with 3%.
3,000.
3,000. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
$3,000.
Okay, but I don't want to come with nothing.
You know, I'm gonna stab you. That's why I get violent with you.
You said I don't want to come with nothing. Matter of fact, I want a check back. Okay, I want a check back. So basically, what you're saying, if everybody involved in the transaction is willing to pool those resources for the buyer to get the home, it's not an issue. Even for the lender, it's not an issue. So you don't have lenders that say, well, you have to contribute this much?
On FHA loans, yes. You know.
But we're talking conventional over here.
You at least have to contribute in FHA's 3.5, on the conventional is 3%. But that money, if it's come from the right sources, is considered as
Your contribution.
It's coming, in reality, it's considered that it's coming from the seller. Because guidelines say I'm allowed to get it from my employer, from a gift from a mama or parent,
Right.
from even a contribution from the seller.
Right.
So those, if the funds come from allowed sources, is considered still as your own fund.
Okay, now here's another scenario.
Oh, Lord.
So what's the maximum seller contribution?
So So each program has different one. FHA.
I'm on the conventional. I'm in the conventional realm.
4%.
4%?
Yes.
So, $800,000, 4%. All right? That's $32,000.
Right.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I got $32,000 from the seller. I have $16,000 from the realtor, 2%. And I can get a lender credit of maximum amount of lender credit. There is no maximum. Okay, let's be greedy. 2% from the lender credit. Okay, so now I literally I'm going to get money back, and
You won't. Well, hold it back there. You cannot get money back in a purchase transaction, but you can use whatever money's remainder to buy down your interest rate.
What you mean I can't get no money back?
You can't get your money back. You cannot get money back on a purchase transaction.
Unless somebody just likes me.
Exactly.
I just want to make sure here. Okay, so you can't get money back on, even on conventional, you can't get money back on a purchase transaction. But what do you? But these people say all the time, "Well, I got $8,000 back when I close." What's that about?
In cash, refunded to them. No, it had to be from their own money.
Oh, okay, I got it. Okay.
If their money that they put, say for example, they put $20,000 in their escrow deposit, right? Towards that closing cost, but now because of all the credit that the other people gave,
right?
Now they can withdraw funds. Yes.
Oh, so they're receiving their own funds. Okay.
Correct.
I need a check from somebody else. That makes sense to me. I don't care if it don't make any sense to anybody else. This makes sense to me.
Right.
Is this why I'm not in the banking business anymore?
I think so. That may have something to do with it.
See, I was too creative ahead of my time back then. I was real creative back then. Let me tell you, no deal got out of my door. I was going to find a way to fund it, okay? So, now let's go into the Govy loans. FHA or Freddie, Fannie, guarantees and stuff like that. Now, Fannie, I don't like her. You know, Fannie is always getting in the way of people making something happen.
Yeah.
Freddie is a lot more flexible.
Yes.
Okay? Even though they're both government backed, why is Fannie so much more difficult than Freddie? Fannie Mae loans versus Freddie Mac loans.
She's temperamental.
Oh God, yes, she's a woman.
A girl.
She's a girl.
You know, do I really have an explanation for that? I really don't.
Okay.
Off the top of my head. It's just, to me, it's just different programs. You know, one has, you know, it's just like subprime and not prime. Freddie will allow you 1 year. The other one doesn't.
Right.
But it's just different guidelines, and they do it because they have to give options.
Okay. Yeah, because my whole thing is in this whole thing, because I've actually been looking for a new home since last February, 2021. All right, where I got so frustrated with 75 bids on a house that I was like, okay, throw my hands in there, I'm done. Forget it. But so now, but I'm out here again in this jungle.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
And the motivations have changed from what motivated me to want a house last year to wanting a house this year. My motivations have changed. But with those motivational changes, I've realized that the industry is insane. If you don't drink, you will drink. If you already drink, you're going to drink more. Okay? I'm quite sure you have many people who are going to therapy right now because they're starting to have low self-esteem because their offers keep getting denied. It's just crazy. Now, I don't know if it's going on in Florida, here, builders are giving earnest money back to buyers so they can increase the price of the house that buyer already agreed to buy to get a bigger price or something like that. They're finding a reason to deny them.
Yeah. I have right now, believe it or not, I have two buyers under contract for about probably almost a year. They're getting ready to close now. When they started, they were giving 3% seller contribution. They're getting ready to close, mind you. And that lender said, you know what, we've done so much, we cannot honor any more contributions. So now, if this buyer now wants to close on that house that they've been waiting for a year,
right?
Now they have to find the additional 3%.
From their own funds. From their own funds.
Yes. So the builder's saying, either you find your 3% or we can sell this house somewhere else. Sorry, we're not going to do it anymore. And the whole thing is, and this is what I tell people all the time, there's the builder's contract, then there's the state 1 to 4 unit contract. Two different animals. The builder's contract is about the builder. Yeah. The state sanctioned contract is about the buyer. That's right. Which is why the builders do not want to use the state sanctioned contract, because they have configured every loophole known to man to get out of the contract, as well as creating an environment to keep the earnest money if you don't fulfill. Their contracts are unilateral. They're all about them.
Yeah, exactly.
They're there to protect you. They're not there to give you what you want.
No,
they have the product. They're in control.
Right, and when you have a market so crazy like right now, they are leveraging those contracts. But what I'm finding, before we go to break and Mac joins us, this is what I'm finding. People need to start looking for homes, and this includes myself, looking for homes instead of looking for popular areas or in-demand areas. There are homes out there, but the ones that are creating all this fury, those are in your highly popular areas. Well, they still have some great areas and some great communities out there, but they're not as popular on the news and in the marketplace as these other ones. So basically, myself included, I am looking at areas that I never considered before that still have good school districts, even though my sons don't go to school from my home. They go to school from their mom's home. So that won't change. Even if my sons lived with me, they would still go to the school that was district to their mom's home. So I had to get that out of my head that it was necessary to be in their specific school district. I just need to be in an area that has a good school district, because good school districts means they have good communities. That's the easiest way to say it. If you have a great school district, you have a great community 9 times out of 10. Matter of fact, 99 out of 100. You have good school district, good community, and it's a good balance. Even when you have the moderate income housing in those good school districts, it's still nice housing. They just tighter lots and things like that. So we're going to take a break, come back for the 11 o'clock hour. We'll be joined by that fella, Mac Blankenship. So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, we'll be back.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Inc., and I am your mortgage pro. I'm originally from Dominican Republic. We speak also Spanish. I've been in business for about 15 years. I am licensed currently in Florida and Texas. The company is licensed in about 28, 29 states. So I can honestly tell you that I serve all types of clients, from the blue collar to luxury homes. I mean, everybody is a client. There's no exceptions to the rule. If you do not qualify, we will help you qualify. My favorite part is having the client get the satisfaction of their first home and telling them that they're approved and giving them the keys for them to go in their home. That's the most satisfying part about my job. Once again, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Pro. Call me now.
Let me ask you something. Are you a real estate professional seeking to grow your business and add greater value to your career? RMG The Collective is the process that develops new and seasoned brokers and owners. Have you tried figuring out the best market yourself but just haven't been able to break through yet? You're not alone, but I have good news. RMG The Collective offers training programs to help you master the luxury real estate market, grow your income, boost brand awareness, and develop a truly unique brand to help you stand out from the rest. This unparalleled program is endorsed by top luxury brokers and agents nationwide, with 93% of participating agents increasing their income by at least 41%. And you want to know the best part? You can be a member of RMG The Collective no matter where you're located. With agents located all over the U.S., you'll be a part of a strong, supportive community, have constant access to RMG's online proprietary program, work one-on-one with your mentor, receive customized feedback on your marketing and business model, and finally, watch your luxury real estate business take off. Get ready to spend your days helping others achieve their dreams while you achieve yours. RMG The Collective. Growth and partnership. Call or email to get started today.
Hey everyone, my name is Kaylee Heenan with BRPS Title. If you're looking to grow your real estate business this year, BRPS Title is the perfect title partner for you. Give me a call today and ask about our concierge closings, our luxury showcases, and our custom lead generation program, as well as our most exclusive program, the Roundtable Mastermind Group. Give me a call at 832-603-2005.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Let me ask you something. Have you been thinking to yourself that it's time to start playing in the real estate big leagues? Welcome to the Real Estate U Show, a weekly nationally syndicated multimedia show designed to empower both buyers and real estate industry professionals by providing tips, insights, and inspiration for all things buying, selling, and investing in real estate. Featuring a team of real estate experts, financial and new construction professionals, and weekly guest entrepreneurs, this fun and entertaining show breaks down all the complex news happening in real estate nationally. And you want to know the best part? Through the Real Estate U Show multimedia platform, you can gain access to the RMG Collective, an exclusive invitation-only real estate professionals group. Doesn't get better than that. Catch the Real Estate U Show weekly at reworldwide.com Saturdays Eastern, 10 Central.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane, and I'm joined in the studio by that fella from Guaranteed Rate, the guru of Texas mortgage, Mac Aloysius Blankenship. Now, we have a person missing. We have Dina missing. Dina basically has not recovered from sitting on the bench. What?
Me.
Oh.
It's all me. Right. It's been 2 weeks, right? I haven't been in the studio in 2 weeks.
He forgot how to do it.
I forgot. It's not like riding a bike, right?
So Jennifer, when we was in Florida with Jennifer last week teaching, she decided she wanted to hang out on the beach with Chris and Steven. Okay, so I'm thinking that white sand and that breeze on the beach just overwhelmed her so much that she's going through Florida beach withdrawals. But that's just me. Okay. That's what I'm thinking. Could I be wrong?
And could you blame her?
No, not really.
No. I mean,
but she,
compared to, God bless Texas.
Yeah.
But compared to our beaches?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But as you know, each week we go on a Real Estate U culture trip. And Macapedia over here is my Mac checker.
That would be me.
That would be him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now, the cities of the week, the United States and international. And this is, Mac's job is to literally catch me in a lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If possible.
If possible.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Or a gross exaggeration.
Or gross exaggeration. But there's no
anything that's in the gray area.
But there's no way to really facilitate if I have grossly exaggerated. Okay. But the places are real. So we're gonna go with our national city of the week.
Okay.
All right. I have a 10-bedroom, 12-bath, 9,156 square foot home on 60 acres.
Whoa.
For $23,500,000 with a very reasonable payment of $113,131.42 per month in
dun, 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 dun.
Square Butt, Montana.
Oh. What's wrong with a circle butt? Come on.
What? It's Square Butt. Put the house up there in Square Butt. Now you too can live in Square Butt, Montana.
No.
Yes.
I don't want to live in a square butt. No, you just really spent way too much time.
Yeah, call it Square Butt.
Square Butte. Square Butte.
It's Square Butt.
Square Butte, folks. So there we go. A slight exaggeration.
B-U-T. Look at that. You too can live in Square Butt, Montana.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Next one. Next picture. Look at that.
Look at that fireplace.
You too. I'm telling you. Look here.
That is beautiful.
Next one. It's gorgeous, right? Next. Look at that. Look at your views out of your living room.
Wow.
That's over the house is over the top of the trees. Next. Now, that kitchen.
Yeah, you're doing that.
I'm doing that.
That's all you.
I'm doing that kitchen right there. That kitchen is for real. Next up.
Oh,
wine cellar.
My. I might have to start drinking again.
Yeah. Now, see, I changed all that out for different whiskeys and bourbons. Y'all keep the wine. Look at that view.
That is an incredible view.
60 acres, all yours.
And looks like it ready for company.
Ready for
company.
But see, whole thing is, my problem is, with all the trees, I can't see where people coming from. I need to see.
Yeah, it's the FBI is sneaking up on you.
I need to see where the federal authorities come and get me about my taxes. Okay. Carlos got one more? Okay. So now, would you like to know how Square Butt got his name?
I think you're going to tell us, but let's make a slight correction.
What?
I think it's Square Butte.
Butt.
Butte, not butt.
Or Square Butt. Okay. So, it was so wonderful having a butt, Montana. They went all in and named the town Square Butt to distinguish himself from its smaller butt neighbors.
Lord have mercy.
It's not my fault, people.
It is the crown butt jewel of Montana. That's what it says.
See?
Yeah.
I love that.
Even Lewis and Clark visited.
There
Square Butt.
Square Butt, Montana. You too can live in Square Butt. Jennifer, you want to sit over your earnest money so we can get your house in Square Butt? Okay, our next city of the week. There is a 4-bedroom, 6-bath, 4,396 square foot home sitting on 11,000 square foot lot for $3,590,000.
Got that. That's easy.
You know, with a
compared to the
minuscule payment, minuscule,
tiny
payment of $19,217.17. I got the whole 217.17 myself. Okay,
we knew that.
In Nimli Zapki, Poland. NIEMYLE hyphen Zapki, ZABKI, Poland. Now,
what? Say that again.
It's called Nimli.
Nimli. Okay.
Zapki.
Zapki.
Yeah. Poland. Would you like to know?
No. I already know. I could just tell. You know, it's just written all over your face.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
This is a clean one.
No.
This is a clean one.
But
all right?
I can't find it online.
Okay. It's Nimley, Niemyle hyphen Zabki, Zabki. Well, bring up the pictures, Carlos. Watch this here. You can live in, you too can live like this. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Poland.
Mm-hmm. That looks like, someplace, west of Houston.
Yeah. Next up.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Watch the next picture. Look at that. Nice living room.
Very,
drapes,
very nice, yes.
Very serene. Next. Look at that. There's too many chairs, though. I only need one at the table. I don't need all them chairs. Okay. Well, I like the stairwell. Look at the wood of the stairwell. Look at this. These are built in.
Oh, wow. That's a beautiful color, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a built in.
I think I like that better than maybe a dark wood color.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, look at it. Look at the bathroom. Now that shower is a little tight though.
Yeah. You'll be taking baths.
Yeah,
there,
that shower
right?
a little
There's
tight
no
there.
way
You know,
you can fit in
that's
that.
a little people shower if I ever saw
That's a little
one.
person shower.
Okay, next pick. Look at your backyard, Matt. Look at your backyard.
Okay.
You can frolic around on that 11,000 square foot. Frolic around on that 11,000 square foot lot.
I love to frolic.
Here you go, right there. See now that hammock over there. That's a little dangerous for me.
Yeah, you might be calling 911.
Yeah, it would not be pretty if I try to get them in that thing right there.
The wicker might not be good either.
There you go. I've never heard anything about Polish anything. Okay, you know what I'm saying?
Me either.
Now, would you
still
like
haven't found it?
Yeah, would you like to know what Nimley, the definition of Nimley, Zabki, Poland? Because if you want to move there,
Sure.
do you want to move to Dirty Teeth, Poland?
No.
Nimley Zabki means dirty teeth.
No way.
Yes, it does. So, if you are interested in this $3,590,000 house in Dirty Teeth, Poland,
Call
Gina Rainbow Salazar, Platinum One Property, or you can call our resident double threat, Jennifer Nina, if Dina's not available, to basically take your earnest money and put it down on a home in Dirty Teeth, Poland.
So I'm sure you're going to tell us how it got its name, and I got to just venture to guess that it was well before the invention of toothpaste and toothbrushes.
Yes, basically. This town had the highest percentage of rotten teeth.
No. And they said, hey, you know what? We're just going to call you Rotten Teeth.
We're going to call you Dirty Teeth. We're going to call you.
You folks got to get it together.
So, people, if this is not evidence that I don't have life, I don't know what is.
Clearly.
So we're going to take a break, come back, because Mac is going to tell us about a program with the credit bureaus about how they are addressing the medical
it's a potential game changer for people.
There we go.
Yeah.
And, being a medical guy, I was a doctor. I played one on TV. Anyway, take a break, pay some bills. This hour is brought to you by Platinum One Properties and #MortgageMac.
Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a longtime mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RG, an international, invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today.
Hey everyone, my name is Kaylee Heenan with BRPS Title. If you're looking to grow your real estate business this year, BRPS Title is the perfect title partner for you.
Give me a call today and ask about our concierge closings, our luxury showcases, and our custom lead generation program, as well as our most exclusive program, the Roundtable Mastermind Group. Give me a call at 832-603-2005.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
No, 577.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane, and I'm joined by the Texas guru of mortgage, Mac Blankenship. And Madam Polka Dot, Jennifer Nina, with my, what? You know I'm the fashion police. Mac, she be coming here changing her hair every week. This is confusing me, okay? Then she got polka dots and a hair chain. That did too much.
Jen, I'm not quite sure how you survived. Was he there for a whole week with you?
Pretty much.
Did you have to maybe, get some therapy later or, prescriptions for anxieties? Mm-hmm. Okay, I could see that.
You know, outside of me going to my nephew's house, that woman abandoned me every day. Talking about, I got children, whatever. What they got to do with anything? They can't feed themselves?
No kidding, right? I mean, that's what we did, right? It's like, yeah, you just feed yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, clean the kitchen while you're at it.
Yeah, you got to go deal with children. Oh, what they got to do with me? I got to go. Whatever. Okay.
And, oh, by the way, there's hamburger helper.
There you go. This stirred up.
I placed him in a hotel. I told him, you better stay around here because you can go all sorts of nights outside and eat. And then he called me at 8 o'clock. I'm hungry. I go, what the hell you want me to do? What do you want me to do?
Yeah.
There's 10 restaurants around you.
Yeah, but the restaurant, I didn't like none of them.
No. That's not a good sign.
It wasn't a good sign. I'd already eaten it. I don't want to go eat again.
Hey, Carlos, could you turn Jen up for me a little bit? I can't hear. I can barely hear.
Okay. So, Mr. Blankenship.
Yes.
We have a situation where people are being denied loan approval because of the burden of medical debt. You sent me something this morning addressing the credit bureaus. Is this all three reporting?
It's all three bureaus. Yep.
Could you go further into what they're going to do about the 70% thing you were talking about?
Yeah, they're going to begin to remove debts that have been reported as collections that are specifically related to medical, unpaid medical bills. They're going to begin to remove them from individuals' credit reports. And it's stated here, and this was sort of a consumer alert that I caught on one of the major networks this morning, and it said that they will strip 70% of medical debt information out of the consumer's credit reports. And that's that's all three, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. And they're going to begin to not report any unpaid collections for up to a year. And, I think eventually the CFPB will probably, in conjunction with the bureaus, not allow those collections to be even reported at some point in the future. But this is clearly a step in the right direction.
Right.
For families, I run into families all the time, right? And they have children. They pay oodles of money for medical insurance, right? And then you go look at the financials of the medical insurance companies, and they're making billions after they've paid taxes. Right. And then the medical insurance companies, don't pay the full amount.
And they sell off the debt. That's another income stream for them. They sell off the debt.
Well, that's their means of collection.
Yeah.
And so I think this is a step in the right direction for the consumer, and I'm all for it.
And I'll tell you something. I don't know if years ago I used to own a collection agency, okay, and our biggest clients were hospitals, okay, and now there is a difference between the deductible versus the commitment that you have to contribute every year. See, a lot of people don't understand there's two different things. So you have a situation where there is what the insurance company will pay versus what the hospital bills.
Correct.
So if the hospital bills you out at $100,000, but the insurance company is only going to pay 70% based upon their guidelines, that has nothing to do with your insurance. It has to do with their guidelines. So either the hospital has to reduce back that 30%,
or they're going to send you a collection
they're going
notice.
to send you a collection letter. So what they do is they reduce it down to 10% because they reduce it by 10% because most of the time you have to pay 20% out of pocket expense anyway. That's how. So we would get the other 10% debt. No, we would get the 20% debt. They would reduce it by 10, give us the 20% debt. So we're sitting there trying to collect the 20% that the patient so say owed. But this is what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of those 20% debts could have been absorbed by even a second insurance carrier. It could have been Medicare. It could have been Medicaid, would have picked up that 20%. But most people don't know that that option is out there, especially if they fit in a particular financial window. Yeah. So what we did when we had that agency for that 2-year period of time, we would always submit the bills to Medicare or Medicaid first. Well, actually, or SSI, Medicare and SSI, to see if they would pay it. And sometimes, believe it or not sometimes, the majority of the time, they would probably pay about 75–80% of that 20%. And then we had the collection agency, we would write off the balance because we had purchased the debt from the hospital, so we made a profit regardless.
Yeah, yeah.
And, you know, stuff like that. So it's ways to do it, but the fact that they're taking those medical bills off is huge because when I had my cancer surgery, you know what my bill was? My bill was $930,000. Okay, I had great insurance because I had supplemental. I had my retirement insurance from baseball, and I had supplemental insurance. So I was covered. Yeah. So coming after me was an exercise in futility, but that didn't stop them.
Oh, no.
They would put stuff on there like, well, your insurance only paid 80% of your daily hospital costs or your bed fees, or they only paid 80% of your daily medication, like Tylenol 3. Tylenol 3, people.
$20, $25 per pill?
$42 per pill.
Yeah.
$42 per pill.
Yeah.
Okay. In what universe does a Tylenol pill cost $42? But after the back and forth, and you know their actual cost, Tylenol's actual cost for a $42 pill is 97 cents.
Yeah.
It's 97 cents. That's their actual cost.
Yeah.
It's 97 cents to produce that pill. But hospital, they sell them to the hospital, and the hospital just inflates it. And having worked in a hospital emergency room years and years ago, I know for a fact that the hospitals encourage gouging on pricing to make up for the money that
companies that cannot collect.
Yeah, no, not only that, because hospitals are committed to accept anybody in an emergency, whether they have insurance or not. So they're using those inflated numbers to collect that money that they're never going to get for that person that had an accident on the side of the road that did not have insurance, or that person that fell off their bike that didn't have insurance. You cannot turn somebody away in an emergency.
And you know what's interesting too is and I have a tremendous amount of experience with an individual that was in ICU and in a hospital for many, many months. Right. And I can tell you that I saw the contrast on a daily basis between private or for-profit versus non-profit, right? And if you look at Houston, Texas, the two, if you're in a trauma situation, you do not want to go to a private hospital that is for-profit. You don't, because they're going to measure your care based upon whether or not they're going to make money or not.
That's right.
All day long.
All day long, right? Take me to Ben Tubb. Take me to Memorial, Herman. And I can tell you currently, I think here in the city of Houston, it is Blue Cross Blue Shield.
Right.
And Memorial Herman have not renewed their contract together. And I believe it is due to the fact that Memorial Herman is going to do everything that they can do to take care of you medically, even if it's not profitable.
That's right.
And then they're turning around and they're billing Blue Cross Blue Shield, and they're saying, well, why did you do this? There was, no possibility that this care or the odds of this care being beneficial to this patient is, nothing or next to nothing, because the experience I had was the possibility of survival was zero.
Exactly.
And miraculously, that person survived.
Okay, so then we're going to take a break. When we come back, we have things like this all over the map, because we're going to talk to Jennifer about employee discounted home loan programs and loan referral programs that she is encouraging out there in the marketplace. So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and see if Jennifer is willing to give me a 100% loan up to $1 million. Take a break.
Have you found yourself thinking, I need to increase my real estate brand value, start overcoming those limiting beliefs, and truly grow my business? Well, I have some great news for you. The Real ELC offers elite real estate training for professionals just like you. Whether you're a new agent or a seasoned professional, you can gain access to the wisdom, tips, and insights of a team with decades of real estate, business development, and marketing experience. And you want to know the best part? By receiving training from the Real ELC, you'll become part of the RMG Collective National Real Estate Marketing Platform. Just visit therealelc.com to start growing your real estate business today.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.
Hi, I'm Tish Sotelo of Globally Tish. I'm the host of the REU Lifestyle segment. Every Saturday, I will be sharing with you everything that's hot in real estate, food, fashion, fun, and travel. I will be going from different locations, showing you where our RMG collectives have listings. I will be going from place to place, showing you what's hot in real estate, where the best places to eat, the best places to shop, as well as kind of just what's going on in our city. I love everything lifestyle, and I want to share everything that's so exciting about this city, other cities in the surrounding areas, as well as nationwide, and sometimes internationally. I'm so excited to share all of this hot, new, yummy stuff with you. Join me every Saturday on the REU Lifestyle segment.
Okay, we're back. Bills are paid, and that woman is still sitting there with all them damn polka dots. So, Miss Nina, our resident double threat, she of real estate consultant for the state of Florida, buying, selling, leasing, investing in real estate, and the branch manager for My Mortgage Inc. And what is that, Weston or Davie? Where you at, Weston? Weston. Whatever, damn it. Florida. Whatever.
Weston, Florida?
Yeah, she in Weston.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a new agent pop up on my IG account that's from Weston.
There you go.
Yeah.
So you have an employee discounted home loan program. What the hell that mean in English for those who are looking for 100% financing?
That's just for employees. We do give discounts for employees. Now, what I did want to bring to your attention is that the DPA down payment assistance that Canoa Fund offers does not have any income limitation, which it's different from Housing Finance of America that does have an income limitation because it's a statewide program. So these allow, there's no income limitation. They can go up to 5% or 3.5% depending on the program that you're using. And you can be in 50% debt to income ratio. So it's a great way to help the buyer, fulfill that money gap. So, and you have three types. You can have a silent second for 10 years, no interest. You can have a forgivable bond, which if you make payments consistently, no late, in 18 months, it can be forgiven.
Okay.
Or you can have the second, which has a payment. It's actually a standalone second.
But let me tell you what I just heard. You willing to help people. That's what I heard.
Well, in these times, listen, it's yes. I want
That's
to
not
help,
what he was talking about,
but at
Jen.
the same time, it's like, listen, if we don't look for ways for people to buy a house, we're going to stay with our business. We're going to stay without the
Okay.
house.
Now I got to take that part
You
serious.
know, why not help those that are there and programs that are available? What did he say?
I say I got to take that part serious. Because
I
see,
think we're going to hear the acronym ROTC here momentarily. That's what I'm betting, right?
no.
Yes.
No, I'm saying, no. See, my whole thing is, as one of my sisters once said, you know, who is an advocate for the poor.
Which one?
Barbara, my oldest sister.
Okay.
She's an advocate for the poor, and her big thing was, we can give this assistance. We can have these programs for people, okay? But we're not teaching them how to keep their home.
Well, you know, most DPA programs, and I'm sure Jen would agree, require homebuyer education.
Well, but that prepares them for buying the home. Sustaining the home, keeping it, I don't think that's there.
Well, I would disagree. I went
Okay.
through the Fannie Mae course
Okay.
last year or the year before just so that I could know the details associated with the course and I could feel comfortable referring people to it. And it did talk about those things associated with being a successful homeowner,
Okay.
like preparing for emergencies,
changed.
having a budget, right? It's not about just the buying process in and of itself. And it's a 6 to 8 hour course. So yes, it has changed. Yes.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
totally changed because previously, hey, take this course for 8 hours, here's a certificate, go get the $40,000 to buy a house, boom, they were done with you.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
kept basically, they helped the peoples.
Yeah. So Fannie Mae's is called Framework. If
Okay.
anybody's listening wants to Google it, Framework, and then Freddie Mac's is called Credit Smart. And I've gotten to where I refer one of the two programs to every first-time home buyer.
Okay.
Period. Whether they're doing down payment assistance or not.
I'm a first-time home buyer.
You own a home now.
That's not the point.
That is the point. And by the way, being a first-time home buyer is defined as Jennifer?
If you haven't owned a home within 3 years, then you're considered a first.
I haven't owned a home for 3 years. I bought my home more than 3 years ago.
I think you missed the point. I think you missed that. It just went right over the head.
So basically, if you bought a home more than 3 years ago, you can be considered a first-time home buyer.
Correct. Yeah. And the way we verify that is 3 years tax returns.
You know what I'm saying? So I bought a home more than 3 years ago.
No, I think he missed the point again. So if you haven't owned a home in the most recent 3-year period at the time of application, you're considered a first-time home buyer. Is that better?
Well, what I heard was y'all discriminating against me.
Yeah. I think that's called selective hearing.
There you go.
Yeah, that's what I would call that.
I heard.
I keep saying that. Nobody wants to believe me.
Yeah, what you heard? They discriminate against me. That's all I heard. So
Have mercy, have mercy, have mercy.
So, but think about the changes that we're going through now. They're going to take 70%. Wait a minute. Are they going to take 70%?
70% of the ones that have
Are they
actually
gonna, like,
already been reported.
So, well, is that 70% of the amount, or 70% of the what's placed?
Says the 3 major credit reporting agencies announced Friday that they will strip 70% of medical debt information out of the consumer's credit report starting July 2022.
Okay, but what 70% are they identifying? What 70? Like, does it have to be a certain kind of medical bill? That's what I'm asking.
Didn't say.
Oh, okay.
You know, but clearly when I'm looking at a credit report, when Jennifer's looking at a credit report, it clearly states that it's medical, because we, if it's a dispute and or a collection, we don't necessarily regard it as a negative on your credit report, except the fact that it has an impact. It can have an impact on your score. That, along with other, issues and or challenges could bring your score down to a level that is not acceptable. And I think that that's what they're trying to fix here. Is they're trying to take the medical collections, and for people that have actually paying their bills on time, everything else on time, it shouldn't have an impact on their credit score.
Yeah, it should not have that.
It shouldn't be a reflection of credit character.
Yeah, but see, like right now, I'm in a fight with, I have a dispute, all right? It's moderately affecting my credit score, but not to the point of detriment, right? But it's not medical. And I'm going to tell you why, okay? I'm in a dispute with an insurance company, okay?
Okay.
Auto insurance, you pay it what? Up front.
Right.
So how are you going to say I owe you money when I chose to move to another insurance carrier because your rates were too high? That's my dispute. You want me to pay for finding a better deal for myself.
Yeah. Well, let's be clear about something when it comes to disputes. Jen, do you want to talk about disputes on credit reports?
Well, yes, disputes, what happens is, for example, if there's an open dispute in a credit report, it has to be closed before we can move forward.
What?
If not, it can, conventional, it will not pass DU. FHA, it will take the file manual.
And LP will say, no, period.
Right.
More than one, no. And
I only have one.
Because if you dispute a credit item or a trade line, especially if it's derogatory, then that means that trade line is not being considered in the algorithm associated with the credit score.
But see, it's not a trade line.
It is a trade line. Yours is not a trade line.
No, I'm saying mine's not a trade line.
Yours not a trade line.
Mine's not a trade line.
But we were talking about credit, talking about disputes, and we're clarifying that disputes on a credit report very likely will have to be removed. I have a young couple right now where, they're going FHA, I submitted it, and there's multiple disputes, and they have a contract, and I'm like, and they were referred to me by another lender who couldn't do the transaction, and I'm saying, well, they're probably not going to get this transaction done because I have to remove these disputes. And I run a what-if simulator, and it's likely to reduce their credit score to a point they won't qualify.
Do you have to remove a dispute, do you have to pay a dispute off?
Go ahead, Jen.
Well, so because you pay, no. So if you're disputing, obviously, it's because you don't agree with what's there. So usually, when you're disputing it, the account is already in collection.
Right.
So you paying that debt, all it's going to do is it's going to show paid collection, but credit-wise, or punctuation-wise, it's not going to make a shift. In the contrary, it's probably going to bring it down.
Oh, wow.
And then it's going to start going up. So you paying a collection is really...
So basically, a dispute is not necessarily a collection.
Not necessarily. I mean, you could dispute the payment history.
Right.
Right? And so, but and FHA is very clear that if you have a dispute and the total sum of the disputes are $1,000 or more, then you downgrade to a refer, and now you're a manual underwrite. And you know what that means? What does that mean?
Higher interest rate.
Going to get stripped down by the underwriter.
Yep, you got, but then you've got to, they're going to, they made me rescore the report and remove the dispute at the bureau level, get a new score, and then at that point you hope that your score
remains the same.
Or remains the same, or remains in that qualification
you can remove
amount.
The dispute?
I can't remove it. They have to. Well, we have a template, a letter template that we send to them, and they fill in the blanks, and we submit it and do a rescore.
Oh, okay. Because I'm still trying to figure out, because when I finally figured out what it was, like, you say I owe you money because I didn't want to work with you anymore.
Wow. Sounds like an insurance company.
Exactly. I'm like, what the hell? So I get a better rate with another insurance company. I don't want to work with you anymore. So you're going to say, you owe me money because you left me. That sounds like one of my ex-wives.
Anyway. That sounds like, I was going to say the same thing. I was thinking the same exact thing. Sounds like getting a divorce.
Exactly. I owe you money. You had the blessing of being married to me. What is wrong with you? Anyway, I'm E.L. Crane.
We are not.
They're not. This is the Real Estate U Show. We're here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central, 8 a.m. Pacific time. We're on live streaming on RAUworldwide.com on the Global Live Network. That means you can hear us, see us, anywhere on the globe. And it is the only DBM hosted real estate show in the world.
And DBM is?
Disgruntled Black Man.
Correct.
You are blessed to know me. even though
I was thinking the
Jennifer-
same thing. Thank you,
Jennifer-
Carlos.
Hey, now watch this here. Last week, all right, I convinced Jen to give me a ride to my nephew's house, right?
And where does your nephew live?
He lives in Florida.
Okay.
All right? So he bought his new house. Jen can explain my nephew's house better than I can.
Oh man, it's beautiful. I don't want to leave.
Is it?
I mean, is in Parkland. So it's one of the very few neighborhoods here that have land. They have it on an acre, and all you do when you walk inside these awesome wood doors, it's the pool, which is like a Roman looking, I mean, amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a Roman infinity pool.
No kidding.
And it got the pillars.
No kidding.
What the hell y'all trying to do around here?
Impress the neighbors?
No, they got impressed stuff. Everybody is impressive over there. All right? And I asked my nephew, I said, how much money you really make?
Are they hiring where you work?
Exactly.
I know, right?
Let's put it in reverse. How about I be the nephew and you be the uncle?
You know, I don't know if we have time in this segment to mention it, but, you know, I had a client refer to me this week, right? And you know, and I won't use names or anything like that, but she's very young, right? And
Is she good looking?
makes $40,000 a month.
Wow.
I don't care if she's not good looking.
Good looking.
19 years old.
19?
I swear.
Wow.
And she is a social media celebrity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who knew?
Yeah. My godson's wife, same way. She's a social media celebrity in L.A. She has 2 million followers.
Unbelievable.
And it was all built from her training program that my ex-pro football player godson created for her after they had their baby.
No kidding.
And then that's where her whole business grew. So he retired, 28 years old from football, devoted all his time to his wife,
And
this
developing
training
that program.
and it's packaged now. They sell 20,000 units a month at $129 a unit.
Wow.
And he just
wow.
And
That's
this is
crazy.
2 years now. So he's now 30. He retired at 28. He replaced his whole football
income.
salary income by doing it. And all he does is work out every day. She works out every day. She posts on it. But it is the original program is how she got her shape back after the baby.
Yeah. And that is just like universal, isn't it?
Yeah, they're like, I got to get rid of this. I got this body I had. I got
Look
to
what
go.
you did to me.
Exactly. So, I think my godson did it out of guilt. Anyway, so we're going to take a break, pay some bills, come back, talk real estate.
Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today.
Hi, I'm Tish Sotelo of Globally Tish. I'm the host of the REU Lifestyle segment. Every Saturday, I will be sharing with you everything that's hot in real estate, food, fashion, fun, and travel. I will be going from different locations, showing you where our RMG collectives have listings. I will be going from place to place, showing you what's hot in real estate, where the best places to eat, the best places to shop, as well as kind of just what's going on in our city. I I love everything lifestyle, and I want to share everything that's so exciting about this city, other cities in the surrounding areas, as well as nationwide, and sometimes internationally. I'm so excited to share all of this hot, new, yummy stuff with you. Join me every Saturday on the REU Lifestyle segment.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for the Real Estate You Show, Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Central on the Global Live Network, www.reuworldwide.com. For all your commercial real estate mortgage needs, go to www.reuloan.com for both commercial real estate and business loans nationwide. 800-460-9165. That's 800-460-9165.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Naomi, founder of Butler Media, a digital marketing and graphic design agency. We're built for small business owners who want professional marketing that gives them an edge. Reach the right customer with the right message at the right time is the lifeblood of any successful business. We specialize in design, development, and implementation of proven online marketing strategies in order to grow your business. Whatever you need, we can help your business find success in today's competitive marketplace. Butler Media. Start here, go anywhere.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hey, Jennifer, let's talk real estate. Now, Florida real estate, as we said, this is prior to Mac coming into the studio, Florida real estate used to mirror Texas real estate in regard to pricing and volatility. Now, Texas is now exceeding Florida, which is why you have now a lot of Florida transplants to Texas now, because we have an overabundance of land that Florida does not have.
That's right. They're surrounded by water.
So now, but the pricing, our pricing is actually their equivalent now, even though we have an overabundance of land. Because you know what our median sales price is now?
It's I just saw it.
$397.
Okay.
It's $397,000
For Houston.
For Houston.
Wow. Okay.
Our median price, and Florida's is $417.
Okay.
So
really
they're
close.
itching up, they're close now. But it used to be like a $75,000 difference. It's less than 30 now. Okay, so but we have an overrun. So my whole thing is we're going up in prices here. Florida, like California, is losing residents to Texas. Okay, because of you still get bigger bang for your buck here.
Yep.
More so than anywhere else. But as we were talking earlier about interest rates in regard to size of the loan. You know, because we know jumbo loans have a higher interest rate than conventional. Not anymore?
That's not true in every scenario today
anymore.
anymore.
Not
No,
anymore. So
no.
it's not a standard. It used to be standard.
It used to be
operations.
standard, right?
Yeah, it
but
used to be
that's
standard.
not the case. And
Okay.
I've seen some jumbo loans that are just really, really have fantastic rates relative to some conventional.
Yeah. So Jennifer introduced me to a lady down in Florida. Her average transaction is $7 million.
Unbelievable.
Okay. So now let's look at $7 million jumbo rate in Florida. not asking you a quota rate. Give me a variance of rates for a super jumbo loan like that in Florida, Jennifer.
Easily 6%.
How many?
Easily 6%.
6% on a super jumbo. And how much down?
20%.
Whoa, Mac.
I'm clueless, right? I'd have to look that up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know that I saw, because actually I got my Scotsman's guide over here. I've been doing a little research. All right. Yeah, I know just enough to be dangerous.
You know what he was really looking for in there, right? He was looking for that zero down ROTC.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Give me my Scotsman guide.
It's
I'm
like,
going to find
hey,
something.
if Mac and Jen won't give me 100%, I'm going to find my own ROTC loan.
But this is what I found. I have found a up to $4 million, 95% CLTV jumbo loan.
Up to how much?
$4 million.
$4 million. Okay.
CLTV.
Okay.
So basically, they are saying these prices are going up to the point of no return. We have got to find a way to minimize or stimulate more sales because everybody doesn't have 20% down. Okay? Are you seeing that in your individual companies, that flexibility? Give me an example.
Well, you have buyers that want, they want the bells and whistles, and it's you have an issue with the interest rates. So
More bells than whistle over here.
over, you want the bells too. Too much.
Keep going. You're doing great.
You have to either look for alternative programs that are out there that may possibly fit their needs. Being creative is what it's all about. Maybe instead of doing a traditional, maybe going to a non-QM that has less strict guidelines, or splitting the loan into a first and a second.
Right.
Or with the larger MI. And that's we used to use that a lot back in the days. Anytime you have under 680 or under, your MI is going to be really expensive. So what do you do to avoid that? You just
So 680 is like the baseline for MI? Okay.
Not that you cannot get MI, which is going to be really expensive.
Right.
Yeah, really expensive. Yeah.
Really expensive.
Yeah.
Like I quoted a borrower with a 556 MI is on a $700,000 home is $956.
A month?
A month.
Yeah.
Double hell no.
So what do you do that when you can use that $900 towards your monthly payment?
Yeah, that's true.
So split it up.
So basically, if you split up the loan, you eliminate MI just like you eliminate. Okay. So that's what they're doing with these super jumbos with the 95% CLTV. They're splitting up the MI. They're going 80 on. I think no. This actually 75 on the first, 20 on the second. That's what it was. It was 75 on the first, 20 on the second. But that is, I don't know.
Are they doing both loans?
Yeah, they're
Is
doing
the company
both
loans.
The company's doing both loans. So my whole thing is, as I said earlier, and Mac, let me get your opinion on this. I believe a lot of the loans from the 2000s are coming back, but more restrictive on who gets them. You won't see Nina. You won't see straight stated income or anything like that. But I think the loan types are coming back. What do you think?
I think they are, but I think that credit score is going to be a driver for that.
Yeah.
When I'm looking, just running some scenarios, look, if you need a 95% down loan up to $4 million, you're probably not going to get approved.
Right.
Right. It's just going to be an option for you, maybe because you want to keep your money not in your house, you want to keep it in the markets. Maybe you have.
Right.
But I'm just doing some hypotheticals here, and you start getting into that price range, you've got to have significant reserves.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
It's true. Like for instance, we have a second that we can go a HELOC. We can go up to 97.5%, but you need to be in the 750 score.
Right.
Well, it is income driven. The more higher your credit is going to be, the more LTV the lenders will give you.
But see, you have some 100% financing at the 647-200 range. I've seen some 100% financing with scores as low as 640. But they also wanted you to have 6 months reserves too.
Yeah.
Exactly, and they will be expensive. It's not going to be cheap.
Yeah, you had to have 6 months reserves. I'm looking for 100% financing with no reserve requirement.
What? What?
with no reserve requirement. The seller can pay up to 6% toward my closing costs, and I get a rebate from my realtor.
EL, you're fired.
He wants it.
What? I don't know why these people don't want to help me. Help me help you. I'm trying to help you get a loan, Mac.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get Jennifer to help get her loan and Dina to get a contract. If y'all would work with me and be flexible in your thinking and let me think for you.
What? What?
I can't hear you.
Yeah, I'm trying to help y'all. I'm trying to get y'all a deal here. Because I'm not the only one out here like this.
That's debatable. That's debatable. Right? I thought there was only one DBM.
Yeah, well, that's true.
That's
true.
Yeah.
There's only one DBM.
Yeah, only one.
This is the Real Estate U Show. We are here each and every Saturday on the Global Live Network, streaming on multiple channels, as well as 91.FM The Boss in the Woodlands, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
We are on all social media channels. We are also worldwide. So you can watch and hear us anywhere in the damn world. And people, help me.
Yeah.
100% financing.
Mm-hmm.
Over $1 million.
Even in Dirty Tooth Poland.
Dirty Teeth Poland. Dirty Teeth Poland.
Tune in.
Yeah.
And Dirty Teeth Poland.
Dirty Teeth Poland. Or you can move to Square Butt, Montana.
No, man, I'm going round. Going round. Thank you.
Nobody wants to live in Square Butt.
No.
What is that about?
No.
Yeah, nobody wants to live in Square Butt. I just had a flash.
Uh-oh. That's not good at your age.
True.
Boy, if I started having flash at my age, I'm gonna call it 911.
That's too much right there. We're each and every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 Central, 8 a.m. Pacific time. I'm joined by Mac Blankenship of Guaranteed Rate, the Texas Guru of Mortgage. I'm also the lovely Jennifer Nina of My Mortgage Inc., our resident double threat, because she is also a real estate consultant in the state of Florida. So buying, selling, leasing, investing in real estate, and My Mortgage Inc., because your mortgage is her mortgage? Is that what that damn thing say?
I think it says that.
Yeah,
I'm going with it.
Okay. Hey, that means you'll get a mortgage for me and I just pay you?
No. That means I treat the process like it was mine, but you pay for it.
Yeah,
Okay?
clearly he makes this up as he goes along.
What? I'm trying to help you people. Let me help you. Jeez, y'all just so difficult. So we're going to come back for the noon hour. We're going to take a break, pay some bills, come back for the noon hour.
Yeah.
I have some specific questions, market questions for both Mac and Jennifer in regard to mortgages in those specific markets.
Yeah, that's a good topic.
There you go. So I'm E.L. Crane. They are not, for obvious reasons, ROTC veteran, and they are not. Take a break, Carlos.
Help me.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Inc., and I am your mortgage pro. I'm originally from Dominican Republic. We speak also Spanish. I've been in the business for about 15 years. I am licensed currently in Florida and Texas. The company is licensed in about 28, 29 states. So I can honestly tell you that I serve all types of clients, from the blue collar to luxury homes. I mean, everybody is a client. There's no exceptions to the rule. If you do not qualify, we will help you qualify. My favorite part is having the client get the satisfaction of their first home and telling them that they're approved and giving them the keys to go in their home. That's the most satisfying part about my job. Once again, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Pro. Call me now.
Let me ask you something. Are you a real estate professional seeking to grow your business and add greater value to your career? RMG The Collective is the process that develops new and seasoned brokers and owners. Have you tried figuring out the best ways to market yourself but just haven't been able to break through yet? You're not alone, but I have good news. RMG The Collective offers training programs to help you master the luxury real estate market, grow your income, boost brand awareness, and develop a truly unique brand to help you stand out from the rest. This unparalleled program is endorsed by top luxury brokers and agents nationwide, with 93% of participating agents increasing their income by at least 41%. And you want to know the best part? You can be a member of RMG The Collective no matter where you're located. With agents located all over the U.S., you'll be a part of a strong, supportive community, have constant access to RMG's online proprietary program, work one-on-one with your mentor, receive customized feedback on your marketing and business model, and finally, watch your luxury real estate business take off. Get ready to spend your days helping others achieve their dreams while you achieve yours. RMG The Collective, growth in partnership. Call or email to get started today.
Hey everyone, my name is Kaylee Heenan with BRPS Title. If you're looking to grow your real estate business this year, BRPS Title is the perfect title partner for you. Give me a call today and ask about our concierge closings, our luxury showcases, and our custom lead generation program, as well as our most exclusive program, the Roundtable Mastermind Group. Give me a call at 832-603-2005.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Let me ask you something. Have you been thinking to yourself that it's time to start playing in the real estate big leagues? Welcome to the Real Estate U Show, a weekly nationally syndicated multimedia show designed to empower both buyers and real estate industry professionals by providing tips, insights, and inspiration for all things buying, selling, and investing in real estate. Featuring a team of real estate experts, financial and new construction professionals, and weekly guest entrepreneurs, this fun and entertaining show breaks down all the complex news happening in real estate nationally. And you want to know the best part? Through the Real Estate U Show multimedia platform, you can gain access to the RMG Collective, an exclusive invitation-only real estate professionals group. Doesn't get better than that. Catch the Real Estate U Show weekly at reuworldwide.com Saturdays Eastern, 10 Central.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane. I don't know what she watching. What are you watching? Is the basketball game on already or something?
No.
Maybe she's got money in the office pool.
Oh,
you got money into
you
the,
got money
in the office
pool?
No.
For March Madness?
A bar while the commercials are on.
Oh, okay. That what you going with? What I heard was leave me the hell alone. That's what I heard.
You know, I'm going to say something. You know, it's kind of, maybe it's the light, but it's, you know, I'm just kind of not seeing hair up there. It might be time to get a little Clairol, I think, going here.
Yeah, I'm going with it too.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm going. You know, they having a run. You know, Miss Clairol has a supply chain issues too.
Definitely, right? Look at this, right? It's time.
They got supply chain issues. It's not Miss Clairol's fault. It's supply chain issues. So, Jennifer, the Florida market right now, by your estimate, no, in your opinion, what are you seeing right now that you, I want both sides, that you are both positive about and you're a little wary about in the Florida market right now? What's going on?
I'm worried about, you know, the high interest rates on how it is going to affect the housing market. Right?
Okay.
Definitely, it has stopped. It has put stop to a certain extent to it. So are they going to continue rising? You know, it's a concern I think that everybody has. You know, we know that real estate is one of the big contributors of employment.
Right.
And you know, it brings a lot. So having that being restricted, how is it going to affect us as a whole? Not just the industry, but as a whole. So, you know, that's a concern. Do I know that there's still buyers out there? Yes, they are. And with the different markets, people start getting creative.
Right.
It's just what happens. And, you know, hopefully people will now be more reserved in their creativity, so, you know, it doesn't put us down a rabbit hole.
Okay. So what are your positives in the market over there?
Positives are, you know, as an individual on the lending side, our price have increased. That means there's more income coming to us. But still the concern is are we going to be able to keep the ball rolling with the lack of buyers being able to buy now?
Okay. Thanks. Hey, Mac, how about you? What are your positive and negatives in the market, this market here?
You know, the negatives, I think, are the as Jen said, the rising interest rates clearly is having an impact on my buyers, where I find myself, you know, because it's a process today to get a contract, and it's very competitive still.
Right.
And then, you know, every time I get, you know, hey, Mac, we're going to make an offer on a new house, and we're really close on DTI, I find myself having to, you know, log in and make sure, you know, that interest rates haven't priced us out of qualifying for this particular house. And so, I mean, the rising rates, but I think also, too, is that once we get into later this year, and it's certainly into next year, when the appraisal districts can catch up with the sales from last year, do a reassessment of many of the sales last year, and a reassessment. I think we're going to see not only the rise in interest rates, but we're going to see an exponential growth in the real estate taxes for proposed purchases. But here's the bright spot, folks, is that we still have a growing economy, both on a national basis and on a local basis, and that really is the bright spot. So I think if you could continue growth at some level and begin to level off the spike in the pricing associated with just goods and services in general, I think that would be good for everyone.
Okay, now let me tell you, I just heard from both of you. What I heard was, hold on. Hold on. We have to hold on, because the market always comes back to the consumer, because you have to make the adjustments for the consumers to keep them in the marketplace. If you keep pricing the consumers out of the marketplace, you're going to make everything else stagnant. Just like right now, you have supply chain issues with everything. For instance, I was over at the dealership about my car. It looked like a ghost town. It was like a scene out of The Walking Dead. There was nothing there.
Nothing
there.
Do you think, was it because of there no inventory?
No inventory.
Well, but you know, I think that's COVID created a major paradigm shift, right? And the fact is I don't really have to go shopping for a car.
Right.
I can do it right in my living room.
Right.
You know, and I can get the reports, and unless I just want to go test drive it, there's just really no reason for me to go hang out in the dealership.
But it's not even that. I sat down with my guy who I bought my previous car from, and he's the general manager for internet sales. No, internet sales have gone up, but you know what's going up even more?
What's that? People
designing their car online and submitting it. That's what's gone up.
Okay.
See, the inventory is the orders are coming in at the same rate, but people are literally going on, I want a gray inventory. I want a gray leather interior, and I want this. Now they're doing it all online, and you literally submit your request. And this is the crazy part. You can put your request in and put your deposit on that vehicle
online,
get your credit approval online,
and then have the car delivered to your house.
Exactly.
And there's no need.
From traditional dealers, not those ones with the put the coin in.
Yeah,
traditional
dealers.
Yeah. And I'm like, what? So I'm sitting there, he showed me how it works. He says, just play with the car you want right there. And I'm sitting there picking colors and interiors and the gadgets and stuff I want right there in his office. And he says, if you agree to submit your loan app right now, and I will give you the down payment right now. I said, what? You'll give me the down payment? Of course, he was trying to sell me a vehicle from a price point I was not interested in. but
I can relate to that.
Yeah, he was trying to sell me. For instance, I wanted another SUV because I wrecked my other one, so I want another one, right? So I'm going to go a larger size, and so I have two large SUVs
and two large boys to put in.
Two large boys to put in there,
and
exactly.
One large dad.
So I went up to the next level. Now, the last Chevrolet I ever bought prior to this Traverse I had was a Camaro back in the 80s. That's the last Chevrolet I ever bought. I've been a Lincoln man ever since the 80s, yes. Okay. Ford Lincoln, right? Okay. So I'm looking at this, and he says, oh, you'll love this vehicle and stuff like that, and you had all this glitz and stars and stuff like that. So but it was never showing the price.
Never.
This should have been a clue right there. It was never showing the price, okay?
That would have been the first thing. I'm like, hey, let's start with the base.
Exactly.
Before we go anywhere else.
After I got through picking all the things I wanted in the vehicle, all right, he revealed the base price. The base price of the vehicle I chose was $79,000. With all the gadgets and stuff I put in this vehicle, it took me up to $98,000. People, there is not a Chevrolet in the universe I'm paying $98,000.
Me either. Me either.
But that's what this is how they get you.
And look, folks, if you're listening, buy your home before you buy your car.
Yes, get that home first. Get your look. Don't be calculating DTI in your head like I was at the
Don't. Let me do that. Let Jen do that. And remember, buy the home, then the car.
That's right. Home, then the car.
That's
so
right.
we're going to take a break. We come back. Watch it. Online is dangerous. Pay some bills, Carlos. This hour is brought to you by The Designer's Niche and RMG The Collective.
Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. As a long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to the REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that. My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today.
Hey everyone, my name is Kaylee Heenan with BRPS Title. If you're looking to grow your real estate business this year, BRPS Title is the perfect title partner for you. Give me a call today and ask about our concierge closings, our luxury showcases, and our custom lead generation program, as well as our most exclusive program, the Roundtable Mastermind Group. Give me a call at 832-603-2005.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Okay, it's official, people. I'm rubbing off on Mac. His level of empathy is diminishing daily.
Yeah, and if you heard the story, you would definitely agree.
He was totally honorary Crane in that moment. I was so proud. So, Miss Jennifer, we're talking about the volatility of the market. We're talking about so many changes coming on, stuff like that. And one of the things Mac and I was talking about was appraisals.
Yeah.
All right. And now, how are you addressing the appraisal dynamic in the Florida, where you got to wait until your collection Social Security before you get your appraisal back?
Literally.
We can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Jen.
No? Why?
Okay, we hear you now.
Now we can.
We can.
Okay. So you have to bring people, I had, perfect example, I had a lady that she wants to get out of her mortgage by April 1st because she's paying now $7,000. Once her refinance is going to be like $5,000. Well, she comes to me at the beginning of the month. Okay, so understand that if you want to close this, the appraisal is just going to take 15 days. And now a week later, I still don't have all the documents needed. So I had to have a heart-to-heart conversation and tell her, listen, this is not happening. I just ordered her appraisal today, Friday, and it's not going to be back until April 5th.
Whoa.
Okay, that's the report only. So understand, you're talking about what, 17 days?
Yeah.
I mean, it's right now, it's hard. And this is a California loan. Now, Florida, I just ordered another one, and it's going to come back on the 29th. So they're not too far apart. So how can you close? Well, can you? Yes. But it's, again, telling the borrower, listen, when I call, I have a borrower now refinancing. Well, for what number they're going to call me? I don't know. You got to answer your phone. Well, I don't answer unrecognized numbers. Well, you better. And if it's a marketer, just hang up on them. But you got to answer the call.
That's true.
If you're expecting to close, you have to be accessible so we can get a hold of you.
Yeah. Now, see, one of the things Mac and I were talking about, he was talking about expediting transactions, stuff like that. Mac, explain hybrid appraisal.
So it's a relatively new concept, right? And and I think mortgage bankers across the country, and I think even Fannie and Freddie we've been looking for relief specific to that process, because I think somebody told me last week, actually the person that manages our hybrid appraisal department said the average age for appraisers is like 60, and they're not hiring, because my understanding from conversations with appraisers is that to become a licensed appraiser, you're looking at a 2-year internship. Well, if you're a small business, right, and you're an individual appraiser, well, guess what? You're not interested in hiring unless maybe it's your son or grandson, and pay them $40,000 a year to just do nothing but follow you around and make notes.
Right.
Because we're not getting new appraisers in the marketplace. So what we've adopted is something called hybrid, and it's subject to getting sufficient feedback on the AUS, the automated underwriting system, and then it will tell you, hey, this qualifies for a hybrid. And really all it is instead of the appraiser going out and physically inspecting the property, it is a designated individual that might not be an appraiser, but is trained to go out and know exactly what pictures to take, what measurements to make, and what notes to make, and report back to the appraiser. And the appraiser finishes the report. We get it half the time at half the cost. Okay? But a brand new dynamic that is, I think, happened in 2021, it was the Federal Housing Finance Agency basically stated that, look, we are going to authorize Fannie and Freddie to move forward with desktop appraisals at some point in the near future and make it permanent with qualified transactions. And now we're moving that direction in March, and it is for Fannie Mae. It is March 19th. We'll begin to accept desktop appraisals
today,
and today, right? March 2nd you can tell my days run together, because I just work 7 days a week at home. Somebody asked me the other day, they said, Mac, where's your office? What's it close to? I'm like, right across the hall from my dining room. Right down the hall from my kitchen. They laugh too, right? Okay, I get it, Mac, I get it. But the current guidelines are it has to be a primary residence.
Yeah.
And it's got to be a single family dwelling. Can't be condominium. Can't be manufactured home. And then it'll state in your automated underwriting system whether it qualifies for that particular type of assessment rather than a traditional appraisal. How's that?
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Because, you know, one of the things that I've seen, I remember when I was on YouTube side of the, you get appraisal back in 3 days. Way back when.
Back in the day.
Yeah, it's 3 days.
I've gotten one in 1 day.
I know, I'm just saying, it was max 3 days.
Yeah.
You get appraisal back. Now, with these appraisal panels, and, you know, this is what it comes down to me. When all that stuff happened, the Great Recession, everybody was deemed a crook. Appraisers, title companies, lenders, everybody's a crook. So they put all these restrictions in place. Like, no, you can't choose the appraiser anymore, Mr. Lender.
I like that idea.
Yeah, well, I didn't
I love
like
it. I love it, right? Because it takes the responsibility associated with that process out of my hands. It's independent, you know, and it's like I had a buyer's agent ask me the other day, well, do you think it'll appraise? And I'm like, well, why would you ask me that question? You're the real estate agent. You're the one that's, you know, I'm looking at, you know, credit reports and applications and tax returns. I'm not looking every day at, you know, sales in your particular market. You're the one that's doing that. So I'm glad. I don't want responsibility for the appraisal. What are your thoughts, Jen?
Same here.
Uh-uh.
It's taking not only the responsibility, but I guess we were asked, hey, can you talk to the appraisal and see if this is going to happen? It just takes so much.
I can't. You can. I love it, right? Because, you know, I've been doing this a long time. I remember the days with you'd get a call from a real estate agent. Well, if your appraiser can't make value, we'll just have to find someone else.
That's right. That's right.
And I would call my appraiser. I'm like, look, John, his name was John Snyder. I still remember his phone number, 281-389-1327. What does that tell you about how many times I called this person? This was 20 years ago. He lives in Garwood, Texas today. And let's call John.
No, not going to be able to do it.
And I would say, look, man, just do your job, please. That's it. That's all I ask.
Me, my whole thing is, I used to love, I'd open it up and go to that first page. Okay, man, closing department.
So, you know, but you know, the real criminals in the mortgage industry in that day before the re-regulation was who?
The owners.
No, I think well, to some degree, but it was clearly the politicians in Wall Street that allowed for the deregulation of the mortgage industry, allowed commercial banks, and allowed you know Lehman Brothers in the mortgage business. They had no business being in the mortgage business, and and we called it the what was it? The Financial Modernization Act, which led to the Great Recession and foreclosure on 2 million Americans. That's called modernization. I think that was a major step backward.
But see, but the whole thing is, those 2 million Americans, hell, 1.5 million of them was, of the 10 million Americans, 85% of them should have never got a loan in the first damn place.
Okay, is that their fault, or was it the person was it the industry that sold them a loan?
If I go to my lender tells me this, no income, no asset verification. All you have to have is, I have that.
Yeah.
The program is available. So whose fault is it now?
It's not from my perspective, it wasn't the consumers, right? It's like blaming the consumer for going to Walmart and buying a product.
Don't
made
say
for
that
overseas.
name in here. That's the data devil.
Or buying a product, that is deficient, but because of the manufacturer's incompetence, and it's their fault for buying it. It's not their fault.
Well, I understand, but see, the whole thing is, like I said,
but unless they purposely committed
fraud,
unless they committed purpose fraud,
right? But I had a very low. My default rate was under 1%.
Yeah.
But we educated the borrower about the arms that we were giving them. When it's due, refinance it. Most borrowers, because they weren't educated, when it ballooned, they panicked and I can't afford this. Well, it never dawned on them to refinance the damn thing.
But if we remember that day and age, what prompted the Great Recession was the economy started to decline, and we entered a recession. People started losing their jobs, and they had no equities in their home and they couldn't sell their homes, or they had financed up to 125% to buy a Porsche when they had no business buying a Porsche.
Well, I have no sorry feelings for the peoples.
I do.
I didn't. My whole thing.
It's amazing, right? He's politically incorrect, and I'm the politically correct one. Yeah.
What it is. Empathy, not so much.
Yeah, that's because you went to the University of Spoiled Children, and I grew up in a trailer park barefooted.
There you go. There you go. My whole thing is, hey, it's not like I haven't gone to bed. No, I didn't go to bed hungry. But that's not the point.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So before we take it, what you have to remember about economies of scale, all right? We still live in a keeping up with the Joneses society. That was the problem that led to the greed and the manipulation of facts, et cetera, for the Great Recession in regard to dollars. Everybody was
it was greed on the part of the politicians that wanted to deregulate that industry, and Wall Street. They had no business being in the same room with me and you and people that were serious about being in the mortgage industry. And I can go back to where, we didn't have credit scoring, we didn't have AUS. We looked at an individual's capacity to make the transaction.
With 20% down.
But we would still do 5% down, 3% down. But
I'm just saying,
if you had a late payment,
20% down.
if you had one late payment within a 24-month period, you were in jeopardy of not getting that loan.
Yeah. Like I said, my first home, I put 20% down.
Okay, well, I
that
believe
was
that.
standard. No, it was standard
sure,
at the time.
Until we came up with what? It's called mortgage insurance.
Exactly.
Right.
So we're going to take a break, pay some bills, and Mac is going to call We Are the World, and I'm going to... He going to see We Are the World, and I'm going to see Where's My Damn Money. But anyway, we're going to take a break, pay some bills.
Hi, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Inc., and I am your mortgage pro. I'm originally from Dominican Republic. We speak also Spanish. I've been in the business for about 15 years. I am licensed currently in Florida and Texas. The company is licensed in about 28, 29 states. So I can honestly tell you that I serve all types of clients, from the blue collar to luxury homes. I mean, everybody is a client. There's no exceptions to the rule. If you do not qualify, we will help you qualify. My favorite part is having the client get the satisfaction of their first home and telling them that they're approved and giving them the keys for them to go in their home. That's the most satisfying part about my job. Once again, my name is Jennifer Nina with My Mortgage Pro. Call me now.
Have you found yourself thinking, I need to increase my real estate brand value, start overcoming those limiting beliefs, and truly grow my business? Well, I have some great news for you. The Real ELC offers elite real estate training for professionals just like you. Whether you're a new agent or a seasoned professional, you can get access to the wisdom, tips, and insights of a team with decades of real estate, business development, and marketing experience. And you want to know the best part? By receiving training from the Real ELC, you'll become part of the RMG Collective National Real Estate Marketing Platform. Just visit therealelc.com to start growing your real estate business today.
Hi there, I'm Dina Salazar, broker and owner of Platinum One Properties. For the past 20 years, my passion for real estate and strong sense of integrity have been the driving force and key to making real estate dreams come true for our clients. With preferred lenders, builders, and title companies, we are able to provide service beyond your expectations. So if you're in the market to sell, buy, or lease, give us a call today. Platinum One Properties, exceeding expectations and creating the standard in real estate.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Let me ask you something. Are you a real estate professional seeking to grow your business and add greater value to your career? RMG The Collective is the process that develops new and seasoned brokers and owners Have you tried figuring out the best ways to market yourself but just haven't been able to break through yet? You're not alone, but I have good news. RMG The Collective offers training programs to help you master the luxury real estate market, grow your income, boost brand awareness, and develop a truly unique brand to help you stand out from the rest. This unparalleled program is endorsed by top luxury brokers and agents nationwide, with 93% of participating agents increasing their income by at least 41%. And you want to know the best part? You can be a member of RMG The Collective no matter where you're located. With agents located all over the U.S., you'll be a part of a strong, supportive community, have constant access to RMG's online proprietary program, work one-on-one with your mentor, receive customized feedback on your marketing and business model, and finally, watch your luxury real estate business take off. Get ready to spend your days helping others achieve their dreams while you achieve yours. RMG The Collective. Growth in partnership. Call or email to get started today.
Okay, we're back. Jennifer, are you still playing with customers on the screen over there, or are you basically checking your pool on March Madness?
I work for a living, don't mess with me.
I'm thinking the latter.
You need to check these things out.
You know, we're talking about the Great Recession, but you know, there's a great movie out about the Great Recession. It's called 99 Homes. If you've never seen it, you should check it out. It's called 99 Homes, and actually the setting for it is Miami. And I think it's based on it. I think it's based on a true story about a real estate agent in the Miami market that was one of the foreclosure agents, right?
Wow.
He was the one that came to your house and kicked you out and put the home up for sale and
I can do that.
And made just gobs and gobs of money doing it.
See, you can't have empathy and do that job. See,
you can't have empathy and do that job.
I can do that job.
I love watching IDTV, and this morning I was watching
Isn't that the Murder Channel? That's the Murder Channel. Isn't that the Murder Channel?
But they put the documentaries based
on
crime stuff. So it was about this guy. Before he got caught, he sold 150 homes that were not his. Online. He took the deed on properties that had equity. He took the deed. He finagled with them, and now he was the owner, which sold the property to people, cash out on it, left the state. He did a couple of them within the state and then moved from state to state. 150 homes.
Wow.
And lives he ruined before he got caught.
Tell me he's in prison now.
He's in prison,
good,
and now, you know what, he's actually out now. And he now created Title Lock.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah, that's where when you brought that up, that was the first thing I was thinking is, hey, Title Lock, how to, and I'm like, come on, man.
Well, I always tell people
you're created by a criminal.
Yeah, I can see that. And I would thought it was criminal even trying to sell me something like that.
Two of the top virus protections was created by hackers.
Yeah, yeah. And they probably purposely planted viruses on your computer so you have to buy virus protection.
So but it's out there. But in the market, but that is a correlation with everything that's going on in the marketplace right now. The gouging. Okay, I mean, think about it. Oil went down, but prices still went up some more. Okay, you have.
Yeah, I think somebody in the administration called out the oil and gas companies. They called them out, right?
Then you have this situation over here right now. You have 6 months worth of supply inventory to build homes. Okay.
Okay.
And your prices in, let's say, January was based upon that 6 month supply. Why? Well, we know why, but you are growing the cost of these homes as if you have no supplies. That you are bridging 20% increase in supplies when you already have 6 months worth of supplies.
Well, I think that's sort of how the free market works.
No, it's how the free market works. But what I'm saying is, don't poor mouth me. That's the point I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Don't poor mouth me like, oh no, this is costing me so much. You got 6 months worth of supply. Run out of that before you start increasing
the prices. Right. Yeah.
Don't poor mouth me. Don't act like I don't know you got.
But that's truly
10 million square feet worth of supplies all over the country.
Yeah, unfortunately, not unfortunate, but clearly, the free market plays an enormous role in
It allows
that
it.
process.
It allows it. It allows it.
And, you know, and it's really good and works very, very well in certain industries. But unfortunately, that, like in the housing industry today, that many people that qualified 2 years ago to buy a house just don't qualify today.
Yeah, but watch this here.
And there's not a reasonable solution for them.
But see, now there's a direct correlation with this, all right? You are creating housing cartels. That's what you're doing. You're creating housing cartels, just like you have diamond cartels.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah, I'm going with that.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You have these housing cartels, you have these diamond cartels. You monitor the diamond cartels more than you monitor the housing cartels when you have more buyers of houses than you do of diamonds. But you will sit there and say, hey, Mr. Diamond Importer, you can only bring so much in from South Africa, okay? You can only bring so many diamonds in, and we want to keep the prices down. But you're not doing that with the housing. That's where I have
not doing it with oil and gas.
Exactly. So that's why I have that's why free market, yes. But it's, what would you say about my hearing? Selective. Free market is selective.
It is selective.
It's selective.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the problem. And I'm looking at interest rates. You know, I was looking at one number when I was wanting to buy a house last year. And I'm looking at another number this year. But I'm a person that looks at what I can pay more so than I look at interest rate. But most people look at interest rate, and interest rates, what did they used to call it before? Payment shock.
Mm-hmm.
Most people suffer payment shock because of interest rate increase. I don't. You know, I'm saying either I can afford it,
or I can't.
Or I can't. Most people, oh my God, it's $900. I was ready to pay $750. No, you can afford to pay $750. You can't afford to pay $900. Mm-hmm. That's what it comes down to. So
and
when you have that,
that's just the taxes nowadays.
Yeah, exactly. So now, what do you do to encourage the person to stay positive in the home seeking process, let alone the home buying process? Because you got to seek out a home first to be able to buy it now. What do you think, Jennifer? I mean, you play both sides against the middle. Did I say that right? No. You're on both sides.
He didn't say that right.
No, I didn't say that right. Mm-hmm. So you have real estate because you're licensed, but you also have the mortgage because you're licensed. How do you make people understand in this process there is going to be levels of change that you have to prepare for because of the volatility of the interest rates and the increase in the cost of the homes that are out there? How do you prepare them?
Again, it's about educating them. They really don't know any better. You know, just like I told this lady, you know, this is what you want, and I will want nothing but else to give you what you want. But unfortunately, the market is not going to allow me. Forget about you. Forget about what you want, what I want. Right. The market is not that. Why? Because we are waiting on third-party people that are not going to comply. Right. They're going to go at their pace. So you have to anticipate for the unpredictable.
Right.
And that's why most people go crazy and they get so stressed because they don't plan for it.
Mike, I mean, Mac, how do you prepare them?
For the escalating prices and
escalation,
affordability and or third-party,
But you have them already, and they're ready to buy, and then, wait a minute, I could have bought that last week, but now I can't buy it this week.
Or I could have bought that yesterday and made an offer on it yesterday, but I can't buy it today.
Exactly.
Right? So it's all about just being prepared in advance and setting expectations in advance. And the real estate agents play a really large role in that. And,
half of them don't know what the hell they do.
And I told you one of the things that we're doing, that some of the real estate agents I work with and what we're doing on the wave appraisals. And, I'm just like, okay, whatever we have to do to try to make things work. Because I don't work for the seller.
No.
I don't work for the listing agent. I communicate with you, but, I have a responsibility to my buyer.
Right.
And I have a responsibility to the buyer's agent that referred me to that person to execute.
Yeah, because I'm trying to find a bridge to opportunity, literally. Because I train these agents and I'm trying to teach these agents. I'm trying to prepare them to understand you can't let your frustration spill over into the representation of your buyers. And they're doing it. I mean, they're doing it. I mean, the calls that I get, you would swear, no, yes, you lost out on that. Keep working. You signed up for this. Keep working. But they're letting their representation of these buyers be influenced by personal want and need versus the personal wants and needs of the buyer. That's what I'm seeing a great deal of. And when I talk to these people, you literally have to talk them off a ledge. No, you represent the buyer like you represent the buyer. She represents the buyer. Mm-hmm. But these agents don't understand. You're the buyer first. You're second. Mm-hmm. Buyer first. You're second.
I'm second. Mm-hmm.
And the agents are, a lot of these agents, they just don't get. I hear so many complaints from agents about their buyers. Like I always say something like, "You realize how lucky you are to have a client?"
Mm-hmm.
Let's go with that.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at the sales here for February, in our market we were down 5.1%. In other places, like in the Northeast and in the middle part of the country, 11% down from January, right? And consistently, and then what we've done is we've seen an increase in inventory. So we talked about what, leveling off.
Yeah,
this could be a signal that we're beginning to level off, right? And and it's amazing to me how a lot of listing agents just want to brag that they sold this house in 2 days and they sold it for this price, and without recognizing that to a large degree maybe it wasn't your talent, but it was the market conditions, it were. Now I appreciate you trying to use that from a marketing standpoint, but clearly we've been in an unusual market because of what? COVID. Right, and
it literally upended everything.
Everything. It upended everything. It changed the way we live. It changed the way we think.
It changed supply access.
It changed supply access, and then now we have another element. What is it?
Inflation.
Well, and a war across. And so that inflation's going to that's going to do nothing but impact inflation exponentially because of oil and gas, because of fertilizer, because of wheat, and those two countries are major producers of those three items.
And a bigger.
So it's not likely to turn around anytime soon. But this is a leveling off in our industry, I believe.
But also, don't lose sight of, as we take the break, the fear mongering to justify the price gouging. This is the Real Estate U Show. I'm E.L. Crane, and they're not. We're going to be back for our final segment of this Saturday, March 19th. 2022 in the year of our Lord, and the blessings upon me. Okay, I mean,
is there a lightning strike anywhere? No.
Take a break.
Are you looking for the best mortgage loans available nationwide? Welcome to My Mortgage Inc., led by award-winning mortgage expert Jennifer Nina, with expertise in both Florida and Texas markets, and a national team for all your mortgage needs. Now you can borrow with confidence. Whether buying, selling, or investing in real estate, you deserve the very best mortgage solutions available, whether it's for new construction, luxury, or an investment property. A long-time mortgage specialist, Jennifer has built her lender reputation on getting the deal done. And you want to know the best part? By working with Jennifer and My Mortgage Inc., you gain access to REU RMG, an international invitation-only multimedia platform offering exclusive real estate buying and selling resources, business alliances, and so much more. Doesn't get better than that? My Mortgage Inc. We treat your mortgage like our mortgage. Find out more information at yourmortgagepro.biz today.
Hi, I'm Tish Sotelo of Globally Tish. I'm the host of the REU Lifestyle segment. Every Saturday, I will be sharing with you everything that's hot in real estate, food, fashion, fun, and travel. I will be going from different locations, showing you where our RMG collectives have listings. I will be going from place to place, showing you what's hot in real estate, where the best places to eat, the best places to shop, as well as kind of just what's going on in our city. I love everything lifestyle, and I want to share everything that's so exciting about this city, other cities in the surrounding areas, as well as nationwide, and sometimes internationally. I'm so excited to share all of this hot, new, yummy stuff with you. Join me every Saturday on the REU Lifestyle segment.
Osborne Advisors, the official commercial mortgage company for the Real Estate You Show, Saturdays 11 a.m. Eastern and 10 a.m. Central on the Global Live Network, www.ruworldwide.com. For all your commercial real estate mortgage needs, go to www.ruloan.com for both commercial real estate and business loans nationwide. 800-460-9165. That's 800-460-9165.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM.
Hi, I'm Naomi, founder of Butler Media, a digital marketing and graphic design agency. We're built for small business owners who want professional marketing that gives them an edge. Reaching the right customer with the right message at the right time is the lifeblood of any successful business. We specialize in design, development, and implementation of proven online marketing strategies in order to grow your business. Whatever you need, we can help your business find success in today's competitive marketplace. Butler Media. Start here, go anywhere.
This was a proud sponsor of KNLY 91.1 FM. This was a proud sponsor of KNL.
Okay, I'm E.L. Crane and he's not. And she's Jennifer Nina and he's not. And he's Mac Blankenship and he's not. This is the Real Estate You Show here each and every Saturday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, 8 a.m. Pacific Time on the Global Live Network, RAUworldwide.com, of our wonderful studios here in the Woodlands, Texas.
Downtown.
At 91, beautiful downtown Woodlands, Texas, at 91.1 FM, The Boss, with our amazing producer, Carlos Midens. He deals with Mac inside of his belt. See, I'm easy to get along with.
Right. I'm like, I just don't know how he does it sometimes. Right?
But Mac is such a load to deal with. So, Jennifer, go ahead and get your bragging in about Florida weather today. Go ahead. What you got?
Oh, amazing, beautiful. I can't. You know what? If I didn't have things to do, I would have bought my bathing suit and be in the beach like this. It's amazing.
You know, I'm telling you, man, it just sounds more appealing all the time.
No, it doesn't.
Right? It does. No, it does. I mean, we have beaches here, but
no,
it's
we don't.
Not
Don't
like
tell
that.
lie.
It's not
don't
like
tell
that.
Lie. There's
It's
no
just
beaches
not like
here.
That. It is not like that.
Yeah, that's one thing about the summer here. You will not. I mean, I always find something.
You're just going to want to be on the beach every day.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, if I was at Los Angeles at home, I'd find something to do every day. All you can do in Houston is go eat.
You know, I think if I lived there, I would look for. You know, I wonder if there's any open water swimming groups there, right? Where you just kind of, you know, the idea of just jumping in the ocean and swimming. Just sounds.
They got those in Los Angeles all over the place.
They have in Hollover, you can actually rent kayaks, and they have this little hole. I mean, you have to cross some deep water, but it's a sandbar. You can actually see everything that passes around there. I mean, it's beautiful, and people actually rent kayaks, drive there, stay there, anchor in, and pass the whole day there.
Okay.
I like it.
What I just heard was EL will not get in a kayak. Okay. EL will not fit in a kayak.
I'm thinking that it's probably not a kayak designed for EL.
No, it is no kayak.
Well, they have canoes.
Yeah. Kayak. Look, I have a friend that does that. And he said, "Hey, you want to go kayak?"
Why would you even bring it up?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man?
Yeah, it's like, really, did you just fix your mouth to say, ask me, do I want to go kayak?
Yeah.
There's no kayak that can accommodate me.
Clearly, there was a disconnect with that question.
There was a total disconnect with that question right there. You know, because basically now, watch here, Jennifer, we have beautiful weather here today.
We do today.
We have beautiful
Indeed.
weather. We got blue skies and sunny. We're at 73 degrees with a light breeze. Nice. It'll probably last until this afternoon, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's right. I think they were expected to have rain Monday.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, hey.
So, Jennifer, I was trying to research this yesterday in South Florida, and correct me if I'm wrong, I don't see many new construction communities in the area like we have here. There's something new opening up every day.
I mean, guys, there isn't. Like here, like my office is in Weston, right?
Right.
So, which is a really nice place. Any new construction going here, if you cannot pay 1.5 and over,
well, that settles
that
that.
settles
doesn't
all
it?
that right there.
I know what you were thinking, EL.
Which is a really nice other place. So I explained to you, I have a mobile park, then it's my community,
right,
and then you have $1 million homes. And the other day I drove there, maybe $1.5 million you will not get in.
Wow.
I remember, okay, when you were here, we passed and I told you, there's new constructions. Those are affordable homes. Who's gonna go in that neighborhood?
Yeah.
You
yeah,
saw
she
how
did.
rough that was.
She said those affordable for who?
Mm-hmm.
Literally.
But I got to imagine
The neighborhood they're in, I wouldn't want to raise my kids over there.
Yeah,
correct. Really, everybody that you pass around is outside their home with a radio, smoking.
Whatever.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, great. I like. Okay.
That's considered affordable.
Yep.
Yeah. Kids, come on, put the windows up.
Lock the doors. But I got to imagine, too, that condominiums played a much larger role in your marketplace versus ours, right? So I could see more condominiums going up that might be considered affordable housing relative to, say, because you're landlocked, right? You're surrounded by
like California.
Yeah, you're surrounded by the Gulf on one side and the Atlantic on the other.
The double edge of that, and I don't know if that. I'm guessing it's a problem you guys also have there. If we can do now spot checks on FHA for condominium units.
Yes, we can do that.
But if they don't have a reserve, you can't go in unless it's with 25% down. And what condominium here in Florida has reserves? Very few, because we're still dragging from back in the market where those condominiums had no reserves.
Yeah, and then the new regulations regarding condominiums from Fannie and Freddie, and if you have any issues with the local authorities as far as the issuance of compliance violations, that could also become a reason why you might not get approved for a condominium
They're
purchase.
trying to pass a law where the associations now have to file these documents, their financials and their reportings on the status of the 40-year inspection.
I can tell you,
when we were there last week for teaching the wealth building through real estate class, the hotel where the class was at, I stayed there, and when I came outside, I'm thinking these are other hotels. They were actually condominiums all around there. These were not. I thought but they looked like hotels. Mm-hmm. They were all condos. When you come down the side street over there and the passage street through there, you had an open air mall over here, and then you had a traditional mall over here. And so I'm thinking, because where I'm at, this is an entertainment district. It was all condominiums, all the way down.
Yeah,
all the way down. I was like, this is crazy. But those condos, when I looked up the numbers, $900,000 for this,
sure,
$1.2 million for that. And I'm like, okay. And I'm looking at this stuff. Like, it looks nice. It don't look 1.2 nice.
No.
I can tell you the number one reason why I've ever had loans declined in my career is investors buying condominiums. Because, like she said, most homeowners associations are not managed from a financial standpoint appropriatly.
They spend the money.
And Fannie Freddie requirement is that 10% of the revenue has to be devoted to maintenance and repairs.
Also, another that will make them fall apart is most condominiums are owned by investors that they're renting or second homers, and one of the guidelines is 50% of the owners have to live there.
Right.
If not, it cannot be approved.
Yeah, and you can't have any one individual that owns more than 10% of the units too. That's another.
Oh wow, that's another layer.
That's another layer of probability that if that's the case, then you're not getting traditional financing. You're going to have to do non-warrantable.
I've never had an interest in a condominium, ever. I've never had an interest in a condominium. I mean, I've seen some really nice ones too, but I've never had a condominium interest.
No. But I think if I lived in some place like Miami, I think that would be,
No. I need to
You
be
have
able to
to
walk
have
out my house
and you
to
know
my
what,
garage.
To live in a nice condominium here is going to cost you.
I got to
Long
imagine,
distance
especially if
dating.
it's going to be on the seaside, right, on the water. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I just never interested in that. I mean, I've had townhomes,
Mm-hmm.
and that they were all right, but I need a house. You know, a freestanding, I don't want to share a wall with anybody house.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
And that's a dominant thinking process here, regards to
absolutely.
homeownership.
Yeah,
But I got to
exactly.
imagine in her market it's
Yeah.
different, right?
Because that's true, because here they have more freestanding townhomes here than anywhere else in the country.
That I believe, yes.
You know, most townhomes in most markets have shared walls.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. We don't have shared walls, and and I got to believe that. Look, if you're looking at a property that's inside the loop, and and it's and you can put 4 houses on it instead of 1.
Oh yeah.
Well, you've quadrupled the profitability, and
That's right.
and you
They do it all day
and you've
long.
quadrupled the taxes paid to the city and the school district and the
that's all
county.
they're interested in.
Yeah, and it's good, for the local economy, good for the local governments. And,
Yeah, but
and
HISD
to someone,
doesn't benefit as much as the other school districts. I'll leave that part out. They don't. They don't. So, this is the Real Estate U Show. That is Mac Aloysius Blankenship. He's the Texas guru of guaranteed rate. Macapedia, Mac Checker.
Mac Checker.
He needs to go ahead and get those LLCs, Macapedia and Mac Checker.
need to get them trademarked.
Yeah, trademark. There you go. Like that other thing he got.
That mortgage. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Burns my throat if I was to say it. Can't say it.
But everybody else knows.
Yeah, everybody else can say that. And then you have the amazing, wonderful, dynamic E.L. Crane, the host of the
I knew he was going there, right? Because, when he begins to embellish like that, it's clear that he's going to be talking about himself.
I forgot adorable. I forgot the adorable part. And then you have our resident double threat, the magnificent, vivacious, polka dot wearing, hair changing Jennifer Nina, my mortgagee. Ain't no telling what I hear be next week.
Beach going.
The beach going.
The beach goer.
Beach going Jennifer Nina.
And March Madness better.
Yeah. She over there.
I think she's got. I bet she
went to her
got
office
some money in the pool.
I went to her office. She got 4 screens, so I know she watching 4 games at the same time.
Yeah.
Over there. She does. She got 4 screens. I was like, what is this? The Wall Street? You're a stockbroker now? She had 4 screens. I never went to her office before. She had 4 screens. I'm like, what the hell is going on around here? So, what you got going on this week, Mr. Blankenship?
I have a couple of events going on actually, and preparing for your event.
Yes.
Black
Next
Hawk.
week,
Yes.
Black Hawk Country Club.
Absolutely.
Sorry you can't be here, Miss Nina, but I'll tell you about it a week after that. Okay.
Well, she was there before.
She was there last year. She's not coming this year.
Yeah. Okay.
Are you coming this year?
Because what?
No, she's
Because
not coming this year.
she got kids.
She got kids. See,
Just hamburger helper. Just leave with some hamburger helper.
hammer with some instructions.
Yeah.
With some instructions.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
We won't call Child Protective Services.
So yeah, we have that. We're getting ready for that.
Yeah, we have the fundraiser for Sleep in Heavenly Peace for those children who are sleeping on the floor or in unsafe conditions. That's what we're raising money for next week. Mac is generously contributed as a sponsor, and he's also coming as a ticket. I think he got a date. I'm not really sure. Yeah, he might have a date. Yours truly don't need no damn date because that would mean I would have company. Can't have that. So I'll be there just moseying around the room, being left the hell alone.
He can't leave early from this event, though.
No, I can't leave early.
But I was at an event, 2 weeks ago, right? And it's like, hey, where you going? Never mind, I know where you're going. He's out.
Out of here.
I'm out of here. First to show up, first to leave.
That's my thing. That's my thing. Why change now?
It's a really good idea to be the first to show up, right?
That's right.
Right, because you begin to set the tone for for the conversation and set the tone for the groups and how those groups mingle.
Yeah. So there we go. And you, Ms. Nina, outside of chasing after your children.
know, they're all from school.
Oh, we just
It's
had our
spring
spring
break.
break.
Yeah.
We just had our spring break. So you have spring break over there next week?
That's right.
We gonna pray for you.
Thank you. I'm gonna need it.
So tell the people bye, people.
Bye, people.
Bye, people.